This podcast is part of the No Phony Podcast Network, the home of independent awesomeness.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Steve.
And as usual, you're here with a Grateful Crows podcast. And before we start, go out check us out on the No Phony Podcast Network, where there are a lot of great other podcasts on there, much better than this one. What are you watching us for? Pause us, get on the No Phony Podcast Network and find a better podcast. You got a lot of better things to do with your time, come on.
Yeah, we did.
That's it.
So, what do you think of Wales being on lockdown, boys? Again.
Shit, nah.
It is shit.
What is it? HMP Wales.
HMP Wales, fucking right.
Majesty's Prison.
But amount of Facebook statuses of people fucking ranting saying why can't supermarkets sell this, sell and like the way.
Well, do you want to explain first, but before you actually say something like that, no offence, but a lot of places in Wales now, a lot of supermarkets.
I think every supermarket, nah?
England are not on lockdown, like I say.
No.
So in Wales, like supermarkets in Wales, for going there, you can only buy food, so they've covered up clothes and video games and everything like that, so you can't actually buy them.
Non-essential items.
So non-essential, but what are they to say it's a non-essential item? Do you mean, what if I need like a new pair of trainers? My trainers are fucked. That's essential. What if I got holes in my pants? I need new pants. That's essential.
That's nothing new.
No offense.
My pants got fucking old.
Nothing new. Yeah.
Yeah, no offence, but if we're under lockdown and we're not allowed to leave the house, then surely an entertainment item would be classed as essential item.
Can you have these things ordered to your house then, like the weekly shop people do now?
Amazon.
Can they be delivered?
I think
probably,
Amazon
yeah.
is still
I'm talking in supermarkets. So the things they can't sell in shop, can they still sell you?
Could they?
Because what's the difference? It's still being handled by someone to be delivered to you.
I don't know. It's stupid, but I know they petitioned against it. They've had so many fucking signatures, and I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I think it's stupid.
The same goes for birthday cards. They stopped selling birthday cards in supermarkets. Even people are celebrating their fucking birthdays throughout the lockdown. You can't pick up a birthday card just to fucking send to the house.
Moonpig.com.
Don't you think that's like?
Say what about like Moonpig and shit like that?
Don't you think that's just taking away our rights as humans?
Our rats.
I think it is personally.
Our right to have a birthday card as human.
Right.
Push.
Sorry, I'm on
Yeah.
I'm on Tesco via delivery, and you can get Halloween decorations.
Oh yeah.
So maybe you can get certain things.
Online, you can get it online, but you can't go to the shop by then.
But I don't see like clothes and stuff like so.
I love the way Morgan's shopping while we do a show.
I know some guy up in, I think it was South Wales, up Swansea, I think, went in a shop and just started ripping the plastic off stuff, saying, no, we should be able to buy it, we should be able to buy it. I agree. I don't agree with the people who walking around protesting face masks. I think that's idiotic, right? I think wear face masks. But I don't agree with this supermarket not letting us buy certain items. Bollocks. I think that's just fucking stupid. Because, like I said, who are they to say that a certain item isn't essential?
What's the reason behind it then? What is the reason we can't buy it?
No, because they're saying due to like small businesses and businesses still open, that are able to sell clothing or sell these like non-essential items. They're giving them the opportunity to basically make money. So instead of the supermarket selling them, they can still go to the shop that's open to do it. This is why like our shop itself is shut because people just do it online, and that's the main thing about it.
Well, I was going to say, isn't it? No one, like those shops are not open anyway, are they?
No, so
like
it's
like
basically
game isn't open, like so I can't go. Oh well, instead of going to game, I go to my local game.
Yeah, it's to stop people going shopping needlessly. So if you're going shopping, it's like for food and essential items only.
Yeah.
So I can't go. I want to go buy a new game because that's not exactly essential, is it? To go out and buy a new game. That's what it's about.
Okay, I suppose it makes sense. It's only for 2 weeks, hopefully, but yeah.
But like I said, why? How can they deem something essential or not essential? Like, what if, for instance, like you're adopting a kid and you just had the kid, and you need to go and get PJs or whatever for this child? It's ridiculous. Like they can't just say you can't have this PJs.
Get what?
PJs, pajamas.
Oh, pajamas. I thought you said
what if you like
was like, what the fuck is it?
Or you just had a new baby and you need to go and buy something for the baby or whatever. It's ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
No, my take on this is I don't see the point in any of what they've done as in regards to this circuit breaker. If everyone is still going to work, if everyone's still doing certain things, it doesn't work. It's pointless.
It seems like
washing your hands, if you're having your mask on and you're keeping your space, what more can you possibly do? Because it's never going to go away.
it does feel like a half-assed lockdown, doesn't it? It's like they've gone, oh, don't make it as bad as last time. People whinge again. Just give some people time off. Other people can go to work. Fuck it. It's like,
so don't call it a circuit breaker then, because it's not in any way, shape, or form. Wordsmiths, it's all the bollocks.
They should have also shut down all non-essential factories, I think, as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You said see if you're essential.
Yeah. Do you see the guy walking to the Tesco with his pants on?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that protest. Like, what's he doing?
No, he walked into the Tesco saying that his clothes are non-essential. So he literally walked in with his missus, pushed on a trolley, basically with his pants on. And then he literally walked up and the security guard stopped him and said, what the fuck are you doing, basically? And then he's saying it's non-essential.
Did he think Boris Johnson would be scrolling through Facebook and see and go, fuck, you got a point. Open back up. Fucking there's a guy in his pants in Tesco.
It's not Boris, but...
That shit. Get this locked
down.
Boris.
It's not Boris, it's Mr. Mark Dreyford, but Mr. Mark Dreyford.
Yeah, that's my point.
Do you think he's got a point, really? Well, the guy, like, pants.
Yeah.
But we got nudists. We've got nudists.
Yeah.
You know, they can hang around.
Come on, let's...
So they've proved that it's non-essential. Well, isn't he proving that it's non-essential?
That's what he's trying to say, isn't he?
Yeah, so...
Clothes are not essential, so why am I wearing clothes? It's not essential, so it's exactly what he's trying to prove. Good on him.
Good point.
Good on him.
Good point. We'll keep it the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Let's all go nude and go to Tesco's, boys. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay, clothes are non-essential. Yeah, come on, guys. Open the fucking clothes fucking aisles back up, man. For fuck's sake. It's fucking stupid.
Anyway.
It's practically, it's just turning into like a militarized state, in my opinion. That's just going to turn into.
Hold on, I feel like curfew is coming in too soon. It's got to be, isn't it?
I don't.
Do you not think so?
Wales isn't important enough to be militarized. Yeah, if that was the case, we'd be lost. The only problem we got is our guy in charge is much older than the other guys in other countries in this British Isles.
Yeah.
And that's why we are more concerned, is because he's old and he's scared. He's immune. He's just like Trump. He don't care. We'll carry on. You got Sturgeon up in Scotland, halfways, you know.
Well, did any of you watch the rugby last night?
I didn't.
I did.
I
did.
Tried. Same as me. I thought it was extremely fucking boring about the crowds. Yeah. I'm sorry, but it shows how much the crowds are needed in sports just for that atmosphere. Like when Wales scored a try, I didn't scream. Usually I'm like, fuck, come on. No, it was just like, it's just I shrugged my shoulders. It was just well done. There was nothing there. I didn't enjoy it.
I think Dan Bigger took the biggest effect from it as well with his kicking, because you normally have the audience here and the fucking people here screaming, ready to fucking go when that ball's over, and the amount of kicks he missed. I'm
not making an excuse for Dan Bigger, but his kicking was terrible. I'm not saying this because the crowds weren't there. I think that's just making an excuse for him personally.
Yeah, absolutely. He fucked his shin up, didn't he? He had shin splints straight away, didn't he? Which is quite comedic. Seems he's been off for 8 months.
Yeah.
Oh, why not? There's no surprise there. You know, as much training you do, if you're not doing what you're doing normally, and you're going flat out all of a sudden.
Yeah. I thought that.
When is the Six Nations starting back?
Next week.
Next week, yeah. It was.
No, this is a friendly.
This is a friendly, yeah. Next week, yeah.
I thought it was the Six Nations.
Yeah.
No, I think I went.
We already played France, haven't we?
Yeah. And they smashed us then.
Yeah.
Nick Tompkins, I thought had a brilliant game. Fuck, sorry, boys, hit my leg. Nick Tompkins, yeah, he had a fantastic game, I thought.
See, I
Sorry.
was
Hurt my leg.
going back to my previous statement. Tried. I didn't get to half time.
No, I did. I got the 65 minutes when France scored the third try against us, and I was like, I'm out.
In fact, I put my mask on, I went shopping and found that the local shop was fucking shut, so I came back and gave up.
Absolute fucking dickhead. Anyway, Soxy's got a brand new game for us this week. How many Socks I'm looking forward to?
Not a game, technically. It's basically called Crow's Nest. So what I want you three to do now is I'm going to give you a business idea, which is an invention, which someone's come up with already. And I want to know what you can do to make the business idea investable. And
what you've done essentially is rip other people's ideas off.
Make it
Spot
better.
on. That'll make it better.
Just take so we make it better.
How the fuck are we going to make it better? We're four morons.
I want you.
But these are failed ones, you said, yeah?
These are failed ones.
Right.
We're four morons that haven't got a clue about fuck all.
Yeah, trying to do international espionage.
Good luck.
Right, so I'll walk into the Crow's Nest, and the first business I'm going to come up with is called Egg Exactly Limited. All right, so I'm asking.
Pun.
Right,
Already,
exactly limited. I'm asking for £75,000 for 5% of my business. Exactly 5% of the business is 75,000. Exactly, which is a waterless egg cooker.
Okay.
All
I think
right.
I've seen this one.
Steam, man. It cooked by steam, does it?
Yeah. So itself is basically cooked in like a container with an egg.
Yeah, you need
I was just about to say still water.
It's waterless. But what it is it's a metal container over an egg, which was technically supposed to cook an egg like water in the container. He demonstrated it on the program, which didn't go well. He says when he took the egg out, it was still fucking raw. And after the cracking discovery of the waterless cooker, failing the nest themselves declared themselves out, but two members of the nest made an offer, but then it fell through after the show. So what could you have done better to get the investment from the nest?
Designed a different fucking device. Who wants an egg cooker device, that you said, that can cook well? What, just use fucking water? Fucking hell. Just add water, that's all you have to do.
So how do I make this better? I fucking throw it in a bin and get a saucepan and fill it with water.
Yeah.
Done.
It's like me going, I want to make toast on fire. What can I do? Just use a toaster. It's not hard, is it? Fucking moron. Why did this guy come up with this idea? Is this guy saving the planet, though?
It was the same as yesterday. Look, I cooked eggs for literally 7 minutes. Soft-boiled eggs yesterday, 7 minutes. Took them out.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. 6-7 minutes.
For a
Soft-boiled eggs. 6-7 minutes, man.
Fucking ostrich egg, Alice.
Nah, 6-7 minutes. 5 eggs in a pan. 6-7 minutes. Soft-boiled.
Becky's in all right with a fucking saw trying to get through this egg.
Fucking soft-boiled egg.
That was a soft-boiled egg, man.
You put it in boiling water or cold water?
No, boiling water.
You know why?
7 minutes.
You know why you would 7 minutes, you know? The fucking moron put the egg in the pan with no water, didn't he? Nothing's happening, Beck.
No, wait, I boiled the kettle. Wait, here we go. Yeah, I boiled the kettle, put it into the saucepan, lowered the egg in.
Water.
Yeah, lowered the egg in, and then set a timer for 7 minutes. Put them out, put them into cold water, so it stops the fucking cooking process. Cracked it, and then fucking took the shell off, cut them in half, soft-boiled fucking eggs, man. Done and dusted with.
How is it soft boiled? So you cut it in the middle, and all the yolk ran out and everything.
All the yolk ran out.
After 7 minutes?
Yeah.
How low was your heat?
What do you mean how low?
I want this tested, but I want it tested and done.
Can't dump out, so fucking screw. That's fine.
You're gonna boil an egg.
Boil the kettle, right? Put it right.
Boil the kettle.
Put an egg in. Put the heat on high, and in 7 minutes, done and dusted with, bud. Boil eggs,
that match has to light the gas. It's not to fucking cook the egg.
No, I know, but I mean, it's standing there for 7 minutes like this. I have to like that. Yay!
That's why I took him 7 fucking minutes.
That's why he wants this egg thing to work.
Listen, I had soft-boiled fucking eggs after 7 minutes, I tell you right now. Google it, Bray. Google it, anyone who want to Google it. How long does it take to do a soft-boiled egg? Google it.
I say 4 minutes.
I don't want to.
I would say 5 minutes, but that's based on the way I do mine.
I'll do 5. Usually I've been talking about 5 minutes.
Maximum.
So what's wrong with 7 minutes then?
Goes to what? Yolk will cook.
No, oh God, honestly, mine was soft.
Socks. You cook it in 7 minutes, you can go up a field and throw it against people, and it won't break.
Yeah, true. You're right there.
Like before. Is he right, Boggs?
5 minutes, where I've got 7 minutes for a more firmly set but still spoonable yolk.
Oh, yeah,
there we go, look.
Maybe.
Yeah, as in not
Listen, it was going for a salad anyway.
Looks like we got our very own master chef.
I knew Steve was going to do it, look.
What?
It was going on a salad.
Yeah.
Runny egg.
What the fuck do you want a soft runny egg for on a salad?
It's fucking lush, bud. Yolk and fucking lettuce is fucking lovely, bud.
Is it?
Fuck yeah.
That's the weirdest thing I can think of, Tweet.
Fucking lovely, bud.
Your egg yolk and lettuce. It's like,
Yeah, it's fucking banging, bud.
Can I just bring up, after last week's episode as well, I was in a shop a few days ago before lockdown, and there's a guy here cleaning the windows. And I will point out, he was doing it the traditional way, he was, Andy. I was quite proud of him.
There we go. So
I asked him how long it took him to learn, and he said 2 to 3 weeks, so you must be right as well, but 2 to 3 weeks, this bit.
It's all about the risk action, but most people, like I said, most window cleaners themselves is literally just have the blade and go down a window which leaves lines. When you do that, you get the nice smooth action, clean around the edge, and then done break the sill. And
Right, so you do this, right? Look at my screen. So you go that way, down. So I'm trying my finger that way, down, that way, down, that way, down, like that, similar like that. Yeah? So it's down. Well, I just learned. I just learned how to do that within 30 seconds. How the fuck did it take us 2 to 3 weeks?
30 seconds.
You didn't wipe. You didn't.
Right, sorry, I went backwards there.
No, wipe the window, wipe the fucking frame.
Wipe out the squeeze.
30 seconds.
So,
I will literally love to bring up. I would love to bring up my blade with you and see how you clean a window. Love to.
Yeah.
As would we.
I would. I go. Listen, as a challenge
competition.
I'm off for the next 2 weeks. I go up Jared's with my fucking tools, and Jared can clean his own window. I will teach him how to do it.
I haven't got 2 to 3 weeks though. I really haven't got 2 to 3 weeks of my time around.
I'm off for 2 weeks, so it'll take you long, bud.
So see, I want window training and boiled egg training.
Yeah,
That's fine. No worries.
definitely.
He's going to be stood behind me. That's not the traditional way.
Anyway,
yeah.
on to the next business.
Right.
This is called Flow Signals.
Flow.
Flow, F-L-O-W, Flow Signals. Now what this does, the gentleman designed lights to go onto traffic signs to show the people who are driving in the or traffic which way the direction of the traffic is flowing underneath the traffic signs. So when you go down a no entry sign, the direction of the flow is basically backwards because you can't enter it.
Backwards or downwards?
Downwards.
The arrow comes down when.
The arrow goes down, and then same as when you go like a one way, the arrow's going upwards and for one way. He was asking.
Do you mean the arrows are on the left to get priority, or on the right to get priority to oncoming? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
He was asking for £50,000.
What?
Yeah,
What?
£50,000, and the equity he was asking for was 15%.
100%.
And he was told.
You write this down, Moat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a proper dragon, though.
While he was in the nest, he was told not to spend any more money on it, and the product was basically a stupid idea what he came up with, and he had the award in the nest for the worst invention ever.
And you give it to us?
Well, I was thinking, for starters, we got, what are they called? Sat-navs? Shows you all on a sat-nav.
Well, you've also got paint, and you just paint on the floor.
You got streets.
And you paint an arrow, same straight.
Yeah,
Go straight. Don't worry about that.
What he was saying, the signs itself, the lights itself can be used in rain, wind, and all this stuff. And I was like,
why does it need lights?
Right, the traffic lights and the traffic signs are using wind, fucking rain, and you still see them when you fucking rainy or windy or fucking snowy or whatever fucking weather you're in. Like.
Yeah, but
so why the fuck?
You have like traffic signs anyway to say one-way street or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sure
I don't understand why.
I'm sure I saw this episode, and that's basically what the dragons were saying. They were like, "Well, why? Like you're like reinventing the wheel, literally. You're like changing traffic lights to a new sort of traffic light. That's all you're doing."
But not even that. You know, the paint on these signs, the paint on these lights. You put your car lights on because it's dark. They light up.
True.
Yeah. They do, yeah.
Let's make something more expensive and harder to make and more environmentally unfriendly.
How do we make our better then, boys?
I think the Den done it for them.
Yeah. paint the white line on the floor.
Go back to paint.
Two utterly useless fucking inventions. I love it.
Yep. And then on to the last one. It's called Pro Gains. Now, Pro Gains is a healthy meal delivery service, and he was asking for £125,000 for 2% of his business.
What would he use the money for?
Now, he was using the business to pay the money himself.
The food.
But at the time, he was basically doing his business out of his kitchen in his house, and he wanted to make it into a factory and then deliver service. He said about 50 to 70 fans on each road going delivering fucking meals.
50.
50 to 70 fans delivering fucking food every day.
Okay.
On the road.
Yeah, hang on. You said vans.
Yeah, but like delivering fucking food.
Yeah.
Oh, vans.
I thought you said fans. I was thinking fans.
You were saying fans. I was wondering.
I thought you said fans. I was like, fans? 70 fans? Fuck. Vans.
It's himself at the time. Pro Gains, he said it was trademarked, which wasn't. So Pro Gains weren't officially trademarked and patented. And at the time when he went into
Patented.
And what?
patented.
I love this already.
The Nest himself and had the letter off the gentleman. Was saying it was just an application. He said it sent off. He didn't basically get the letter back, so Pro Gains was trademark. He said he turned over 1.1 million after 3 years in the business, and he lied.
Yeah.
in the Nest. After the show, he got offered 90 million by a businessman, which basically lied about that, and now he's currently living out of his car, lost his house, lost his wife, and does his business out of his car.
He's not even in the van.
He's not even in the van. So yeah.
What is Pro Gains? What exactly is
the healthy meal delivery service?
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
Like there are stuff like this out there though. That's actually quite popular.
Hello Fresh, that's one.
Yeah.
Graze.
Graze.
There's another one, Dana, the other day telling me about. I don't know what that was. It was something fucking he has delivered every month.
Really?
What I don't understand was
you just deliver him the ingredients and you got to make more food.
I think that's like the Hello Fresh one.
It's principally a good idea. The problem is he lies with his fucking teeth.
Yeah, he went to the Nest.
Profits at 1.1 million. Why the fuck are you asking him for £200,000?
Well,
yeah, that's
and
it.
2% of his company for 125
So,
pound.
the only thing I can advise him on now how to make that better was not to lie when he's fucking giving the details. Go in,
Exactly.
be honest.
Yeah.
He said in an interview, saying that he went to the Nest themselves to basically start an argument, so he can get basically noticed by other businessmen to try and get the business up and running again. But that
As a twat.
Yeah, as a twat.
So that was his business strategy to fucking go like a dick.
Yep.
Get people to notice him.
Absolutely dead like.
He could have
And
done the
let
same.
everybody know I am going to single van or a fucking plan.
I know he's living up to his car.
But
there we
if
go.
they give him the money, he could have started his business, boys. Give him a chance. Give him the fucking whatever he wanted. Bless him.
So that's the end of the Nest.
Thanks for Andrew. Massively much appreciated. Hang on, Steve's got fucking. I think our fucking delivery guy just delivered fucking Steve's food for him.
Steve's just got
Is that your healthy meal delivery service?
Well, what it was, right, I made some food. Unfortunately, the food wasn't finished before the show. I did say that after the show, but Deliveroo came. What can I say?
Can I see? Can you show us?
Oh, Deliveroo came. All right, okay.
But
Can you show us?
Nathan Rowe, it was.
Okay, so come on, show us what you got. What is that? Mash? Is that steak?
Mustard and horseradish beef. That is cauliflower cheese with a amount of ingredients plus cheese. And nice healthy veg. You could have got that from the guys in his car right now.
You know why he's eating that, don't you? It's Sunday. Chip shop's closed.
Chip shop's shut.
Yeah.
I was up there for the final day, Friday, and he was there going, chip shop? I said, of course you can have chip shop, Steve. Yeah, chip shops. 3-4 times a day. It's ridiculous, but he's keeping that fucking business. He's keeping them in business here,
On
literally.
my feet, there.
If they stayed open, I'd keep him in more business, but they don't.
It is mad.
Like
what
you
he's
said.
doing.
Like you said,
But again, do you class that as non-essential or essential? Because chippies is food.
It's food.
completely essential.
I think it's essential.
For you, yeah. Yeah. I guarantee Steve has chips on at the shop 5 times a week. Am I right or wrong?
You're
6, yeah. 6 times a week. It's not.
3 minimum. 3 guaranteed.
Do you want me to phone Nathan again?
Minimum.
Nathan knows.
He's there about 4. He's there about 4 to 5 times a fucking
We've
week.
done this
Yes.
before.
I
He says-
guarantee you, minimum of 3.
I'm sure his words were twice a day sometimes.
Yeah, Nathan did say twice. He said, I did in the morning and
Yeah,
in
that's
the
me as
night.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, I've gone down for myself, and then there were others then gone, I want chips as well, so I've gone back down for them.
And you bought yourself chips there when you down
Some
it.
chips.
I am, but I will admit to pinching a couple of chips off while I serve out for them. Which is only fair. I went to the shop. I didn't have 50 pence for it. I had a chip.
Disgusting. You're going to get fatter and fatter. I told you your new nickname. Your new nickname is Chippy Tits.
Tits, he said.
It's literally your new nickname, Chippy Tits.
Chippy tits.
It's a good name for you, Aris. Chippy Tits. So, before we actually get out to Dear Drew, I watched Borat the other day. Borat
Oh, yeah.
number 2.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, let's watch it. I think Morgan watched it. Do Morgs?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to
Steve?
watch it.
No, I haven't seen it. Any
It's
guess?
fucking... It's... I really fucking enjoyed it.
I found it wasn't as funny as the first one.
It weren't, no.
Only because, though, Borat isn't really Borat as much. He is, but he isn't, sort of thing.
He's not, no.
He's using disguises to be Borat in disguise.
Yeah.
But I still laughed. I laughed like fuck. It was brilliant.
He's literally
I found it
walking
really
around
funny.
as Borat, and people are just running up and going, "Hey, Borat! Borat, can I have a photo?" He's going, "I am not Borat," and he's running down the hill like. So he's like, "I need to disguise myself now," and he disguises himself as other things. But it's mostly now about his daughter, who's just as good as him, in my opinion. She's fucking brilliant. She proper. There's some bits in there where it's like proper cringeworthy, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. Like, but it still made me fucking laugh my fucking head off. It's
Basically, the gist of it is Borat. Borat is trying to. The Kazakhstanis hate Borat now because he ruined the name of Kazakhstan. So that's the gist of it. But then to redeem himself, they let him go to America and give a present to Trump.
no
because-
Penn, Vice President Penn.
Well,
Pence.
first is Trump.
Yeah.
And then Borat says, but then I remember I took a shit in his garden 10 years ago, whatever it was.
Brilliant.
And then
Literally shows Borat taking a shit.
he's taking his shit outside Trump Tower. But anyway,
It was by mistake.
yeah, so they send a monkey over, which is like this popular monkey of Kazakhstan, to give to Trump. Obviously, he gives it to Pence instead because he doesn't want
Isn't
it.
it a sex monkey box or something?
It's Kazakhstan's number one porn
star.
But, and then basically his daughter turns up, so then he decides to give his daughter to Pence as a gift.
Yeah.
And it just goes
Oh,
from
no.
it's mad.
His 15-year-old daughter. He's in Kazakhstan. He finds out he has a daughter, and he's like, "I have a daughter. Oh, you're 15. You're unmarried. You're the oldest girl in Kazakhstan, not married."
Brought shame to the family.
While he introduces his daughter, he goes, how is the livestock doing? I have 2 pigs, I have a cow, and I have a daughter.
I have a daughter. Daddy, can I have that cage? Please, can I have that cage?
Oh, but
I can't wait to stay in my own cage. Okay, women don't drive. Women don't ask questions.
Yeah. There's so much. I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get a glimpse of him with Trump. Like somehow, I think definitely Sacha Baron must have been trying for that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
he
definitely.
couldn't get it. Like, so it was Pence, And then who's the guy at the end? The ex-mayor of New
Julie,
York?
Rudy Giuliani or something. He's the
Yeah, that's
ex-mayor,
right.
ex-mayor of New York.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking awkward. Really awkward.
Really awkward.
He literally like sort of like lays on his bed and he's proper gonna get his dick out. Yes, he's gonna get his dick out. Borat runs in going, no, she is only 15. No, that is my daughter. Take me, take my anus, take my anus.
Take
And
my
really goes, I don't want you.
It is good. Fair play.
You can have my anus, not my daughter's, mine. My anus. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Fair play to the guy.
He goes in this hardware store and he's buying a cage and he's like, how many daughters do you think I could fit in this cage? And the guy's going,
One.
who? One?
I think he says one and he goes, only one?
Only one daughter. I think the most awkward bit, Moggs, for me, and it's the funniest, was the baby bit.
The baby bit.
Oh, the baby bit.
Which bit?
The little baby on the cake.
Oh, of course, yeah.
No.
It
Yeah.
was good.
He's literally, she's never had a cake before.
Right.
She's never had a cake before, the daughter, and there's a little cake with a baby on top, plastic baby. And he's like, okay, but we're not allowed to tell anyone. Nobody should ever know.
He thinks it's illegal.
It's illegal.
His daughter and cake.
Takes her around the back alley now to feed her this cake, and but she swallows the baby.
This is like a little figure.
And yet we must go to the doctor. So they obviously go to the doctor where she's like, I have baby in belly, and he's like, we need to get it out. We need to get it out now.
But he's like telling the doctor that he put it.
He put it there.
The baby there, and the guy is like,
I wanted
"This
to
is
give
your
my daughter.
Yeah.
I wanted to give my daughter some pleasure, so I accidentally put baby in belly. I need to get it out, and he's like, you can't do that. It's a life. It's a living life. No, trust me, it's not living. It's not alive. It's like, oh no.
This is like this confusion bit.
Oh,
it is good.
it's so fucking awkward. Like how it is.
And the guy,
But yeah,
this is your daughter, and he's going, yeah, this is my daughter, and then he's looking at the girl. This is your father.
Is this your father?
Yeah, this is my father.
And he put the baby there.
And he
Yes, he put baby there, but it was accident. It was accident. It's like, oh no.
Actually, it's worth a watch, 100%.
Jen.
Oh, I'm definitely watching after this fucking show. Don't you worry. It's on Prime Video, isn't it?
It's on Prime.
Yeah.
Free, well,
And I
you got off Prime. I think he did it justice by not so many people like make a Borat 2, like a sequel, and it's just like a cash cow, But
Yeah.
it didn't treat it like it was like. It
was good.
It's back, like, sort of thing.
Yeah,
and,
it was good. It was. I'm going to America.
Yeah, and this time they do the same scene where he's in his village. I go to America, but this time instead of everyone cheering, they're like fucking throwing shit.
Throwing shit and rocks and at him.
Like, fucking getting out of there, like.
Yeah, did you see the end, Morgs? I won't spoil the end for people, but I loved it. The twist. Think though towards the end, the twist.
Twist. I can't think. We'll have to remind me another time. We don't spoil it.
I won't spoil a few, but there's a massive twist at the end, which I thought was fucking amazing. I giggled my head off doing this twist. 100% worth watch. Another film I found as well was on Netflix. Just goes through Netflix, and Sacha Baron Cohen is in it. And it's a true story, and it's called The Trial of the Chicago 7.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good.
Give it fucking amazing.
Yeah, my parents actually watched it and they said it was really good. And they were like, trying to work out who Sacha Baron Cohen was. They recognized him but didn't know who he was like.
Morgan, I just sent her a message of that twist just to remind you, but
yeah.
Yeah, but that Trial of Chicago 7 is a fucking brilliant film. Really good.
Of course, yeah.
You've seen it, have you?
The twist.
You've seen it already, have you?
Morgan's fucking face just lit up. As soon as you read that message, Morgan's face lit up. You're like, I know what it is, though. I know.
It's well worth watching. I gotta be honest.
Another bit of media. I know Jared watched it, and I watched it as well. Was the South Park premiere?
Pandemic special.
Pandemic special.
Amazing.
Fucking giggled on his way.
I did like it. It was this perfect South Park's version of.
It was.
Events, you know,
It was so fucked up.
I think twice I was watching it with the missus, and I asked the question twice: can they do that?
They can do whatever they want, but it's not fucked.
Obviously, fucking hell.
Did you see everyone growing a Randy mustache?
And then right at the very end, my favourite was
Sharon, you got some shit in your face.
You didn't like the pandemic special? No.
You got some shit in your face. He's just there fucking a pangolin like it's fucking.
Oh, I know. But for me, one of the times I asked was when I know Mickey Mouse has been on there before.
Yeah.
But can you really have Mickey Mouse stoned off his face during competitions and shit? Is Mickey Mouse allowed to do that? Are they allowed to do that to Mickey Mouse?
Using South Park.
You can do whatever the fuck you want in South Park.
Yep. They're not afraid to get sued. I did genuinely not afraid to get sued. They just don't care, do they?
Untouchable.
I'd have to give out a watching.
I think the only thing they're actually afraid, I don't think they've ever touched on it, is having Allah in the cartoon. Have they ever done that?
There was a massive thing, wasn't it, with Mohammed?
Mohammed, that's the one, yeah.
Obviously, you're not supposed to draw him or anything.
No.
And but they literally still put him in the cartoon, but put a massive censor block over him. So technically, he was still there. So it was like, that was a massive one. I think it was Cartoon Wars or something. It was a big episode.
Brilliant episode.
But yeah, it was definitely, that's worth a watch too.
I think Randy has become my favourite.
Randy's been my favourite for a while.
He's been my favourite.
He used to be Cartman, he's top of the tree, but Randy now is just took over. He fucking leaps and bounds like
Randy's fucking brilliant. We've been playing a bit of PUBG lately, and we're giggling our fucking heads off at Soxy. He's fucking useless, absolutely useless. He's running around, and I was dead, right? He completely parachuted on the end of the map. If you're a PUBG player, it's 100 people landing on an island, and you got to kill each other, find weapons and kill each other. So it's me, Morgan, Dane, and Soxy, and we all. Hunger Games. We said we'd land at some factories like north of the map. Andrew decided to land as far away as he possibly could.
I had an issue with my loading screen at the time.
Aye.
No, listen. My screen takes up fucking quite the fucking long time before these fucking loads. They were already jumped, right? Already landed before I even fucking jumped out of the plane. So they were landed there. I was landed fucking like there.
You could pull the cord, could have.
You can't. So I decided to fucking go on a rescue mission now. While Dane and Morgan were together, I was like, right lads, I'm on a rescue mission to rescue Foxy.
They were like, I remember this.
You guys have killed. Don't do it. I'm doing it. So I found the nearest car I could find. Driving.
You got in the car.
I was getting shot at, and I was like, no. I escaped all the shooting. I took half my health off me. My son came in a room to chat to me. I turned my head. What's that about? All right. Turned, pressed the wrong button when I was so close to Andrew, jumped out the car and killed myself.
So then he left me on my own.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had the pleasure then. I had the pleasure of watching Andrew because I was dead. I can watch one of them, and it was the greatest moment of my life. He was like, I need to die quicker and sooner in game just so I can watch how Andrew like. He was fucking amazing. He was running around, no attachments or nothing on his gun. His gun no loading. The Sox was gun. Oh, yeah. I said, we got attached. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. But he stopped as well. Right. He was talking and he was doing all these things with his gun. Now we always do it while moving. And I could hear shuffling from the left. And I was going, check your left, Sox. Oh, check your left, Sox. Oh, check left, Sox. And a guy just runs up to him and starts punching him in the back of the head. PUBG, you gotta listen to PUBG is the type of game that you don't ever get that close. You don't ever get close to you punch him, because you die. This guy was so confident in Soxy's ability, he ran up to him and started punching him in the back of the fucking head. And Soxy's, typical Soxy, you know, his guy loaded. It was fucking amazing.
So I was hoping you told me. I was hoping you were going to tell me he turned right instead.
He mic'd off. At the moment, he fucking mic'd off. And I told him 4 times, check left, Sox, check left. Oh! What? Do my gunshot? Fuck me.
Just the fact someone starts punching you in that game.
But the funny thing about it is, right, they tell me to do stuff, I just fucking stand still, do it, and then fucking carry on.
But you never stand still. And if you have to stand still, Steve, you're in a war zone, you open ground, a few buildings and that, what do you do? If you want to fuck around with your equipment, what do you do?
Find cover.
Find cover. You get everyone else, you get on the floor. So he's going, come here! I got something against you! Hello! Fucking moron.
Look, nothing in it.
Yeah, it's like that time you just
No ammo,
on the spot.
nothing.
Oh my god, it's like how time you just rotating on the spot going, they still shooting me and moving.
So, Sox, who did you choose to follow after you died?
I had to get and fucking literally meet Morgan and fucking Din.
Oh, you didn't die?
No.
Oh, you died.
Oh,
You did die. You died at
I
that
died
moment.
at that moment.
You lasted longer than Jared, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Only because I accidentally jumped out my car on a rescue mission. I could hear the 18 music in my head and everything.
The funny thing about it was all of us had mics on and headphones on. All of you viewers were like, you went, oh shit, I'm fucking dead. That was it. I pressed the wrong button, boys.
The real thing is, Steve, right, you don't instantly die. So you're crawling around on the floor, so one of the others can come up near you. And you got a bar, and the bar goes down slowly, and I'm just like nobody's anywhere near me, and just crawl on the floor, just slowly dying.
Could you hear the giggling as well, or?
Probably.
Yeah.
The thing is, they didn't giggle because he was expected. It's like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, true. I think that's
They said literally from the beginning, you had Dana Morgan going, yeah, don't do it, you're going to kill yourself, you're going to fucking die, you're going to do it. He still goes ahead, leaves the house, and still goes and fucking gets into the car.
I didn't die from gunfire or shots, I died from my own stupidity.
Yeah,
spot on.
We've also had as well, when Andrew don't join us, well, it's just me, Morgan and Dave, we've had some fucking great people join us.
Yeah, so the 4th one was a random. We've had some fucking people, Jesus Christ.
We had some boots. Some absolute fucking boot. You go fuck, I fuck your brain. I fuck your brain.
I've been told to fuck my brain and...
One of them told me I was a GG. Number 1, GG, number 1, you're a pro player.
What's that?
Good game.
Good game. GG, number 1, you are a pro player. Thanks. Nobody else calls me a pro player. That guy did. Good game.
Me and Dane. And you was there too, but you died quite early or something, did you?
Probably, yeah, I was there early.
This was the guy that me and Dane. So it's literally like, how can I explain it? It's like, imagine two soldiers in a war movie, like taking it really serious. And then behind us, this 4th random who just joins us is on a fucking bike. Me and Dane sneaking around the mountains, and this guy on a bike just doing circles. So literally everyone is seeing him shooting at us for fucking miles. Me and Dane just hiding around the corner. All of a sudden, Dane, for fuck's sake! I look, the guy just hits Dane over.
Damn.
And he goes, and he drives back to pick him up. It's like, what the fuck?
It was that time as well where we was there and there's a circle and you got to find your way into the other circle because the gas will come and kill you. Yeah. So you need to guess places quick. So somebody's coming in the car, one of my teammates, fuck this, he's going to give our position away. Shoots the tyres out. 2 minutes later, my son is driving in a car, for fuck's sake, shoots the tyres out. They're all like, we need that car. Look, I looked at the map. We really needed that car. Like the circle's miles away, and I just blew our only fucking source of transport out.
And it was gone because Jared didn't like the sound.
Yeah, I have learned a couple of things playing PUBG. To never to trust my friends, never to trust Dane. If Dane says follow me, never trust him. If Morgan says get on that train, don't get on that train. Just don't do it. Should we get on this train, Joe? Yeah, I jumped on the train. The train goes and Morgan is running behind the train going, I can't make
Not gonna
it.
make it.
Oh, no.
Train stops, I jump off the train for Morgan, no, and I just get wiped out just there, and Morgan's going, "What's up?"
I was just running as fast as I can. Like,
Absolute useless fuck.
we've had some games.
Anyway, anyone else want to bring anything up before we move on to Dear Drew?
I got a headline I wanted to read. It's only quick, but it's only because you know my fear of apes.
Oh, put your glasses back on.
Wait. I did not know about your fear of apes. Did you two know that he has a fear of apes?
I'm all over this. Go on.
I mean, I'm all
I've talked
over
about this loads of times. Chimpanzees. They scare
No,
the
you
fuck out of me.
haven't.
I never heard you
Never.
speak of this.
I swear to
Never.
God, I've brought it up
Talks.
before.
You have not brought that up at all.
It was my Patronus charm. When you asked me, what would mine be?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
said,
It was, yeah.
to be honest, it'd be a monkey, but they scare the shit out of me, so I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, but that's all you said. You didn't delve into it.
We've talked about. All right. Anyway,
No.
listen to this. This is why they scare the shit out of me. Chimps beat up, murder, then cannibalize their former tyrant. So
Fucking hell.
basically,
Sure.
a bunch of chimps beat up, murdered, attacked, ate, fucking cannibalized another chimp that was leading them. He was the
Fucking
alpha.
hell.
Why
And
is it right?
it's fucking gruesome. The description of it, they think the monkey died of blood loss from his foot because they found him early in the morning. But this monkey is like a tyrant, this chimp. He's like, apparently he's the alpha male, but he's been shitty to the rest of them.
Yeah.
But
I'm fine with this story so far, I gotta be honest. Nobody likes to chat.
it's an amazing story.
We haven't fucking beat you and eaten you yet, Steve.
Yeah, true.
We're close to it.
So
Yeah, but all you taste is fucking chip oil. Or fucking something like that. You will fucking taste. You won't taste anything else. It'll just be chip oil.
He would just taste the chip oil, Andrew. Andrew, if I could high five you now, I would, but that's pretty good.
No worries,
he's been
man.
chip fed for the last 20 years.
I'm fine.
He's not grass fed, he's chip fed.
Chip fed, yes. Chippy tits.
So his name was Faduku or Faduko. That was the name of the chimp, the alpha. He had another buddy as well called Mamadou. He was his beta male, so he was the one like backing him up. He went off on an accident. He came back. He was much weaker, so
How do they know this?
Huh?
How do they know this?
This wasn't in the wild. It was in like a sanctuary. I forgot what it was.
right.
I'm trying to find it. Fangoli Savannah Chimpanzee Project. That's the name of the place. It was obviously in the Fangoli Savannah. Anyway, so this chimp finally had his downfall, and the chimps like ripped him apart. Basically, they think he just died from a blood loss of his foot, but they found the chimp. He had broken ribs and stuff. But what freaked me out was he had bite marks on his hands and his fingers. And this was from where the other chimps pinned him down with his hands, and another chimp was just fucking jumping on him. And it's so fucking wild, like, yeah. It was just, I just wanted to bring it up. I seen it just before we came on here, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta talk about this.
What's the moral of your story?
Don't fuck with chimps.
Don't fuck with chimps.
Did you see a chimp run?
No, this reminds me of a fucking Top Gear episode when they made that fucking. No, listen, no. I'm only way I'm saying it, right? They made the fucking people carrier and fucking a people carrier convertible, and they go into a zoo and fucking you had James May saying, "It's not the lions you want to watch out for; it's the fucking monkeys and the chimps." And then they were driving through, the lions aren't being fed, and they were like, and then 2 minutes later, they go through to the chimps, and they were all jumping on the car and fucking ripping fucking things off on everything.
What were they ripping off?
Parts of the fucking convertible.
Yeah, parts of the convertible.
Yeah.
So this is how they found him. At dawn, they found Faduko dead, bleeding profusely from a bite to his right foot. He also had a large gash in his back and a ripped anus. Later, he was found to have cracked ribs. Faduko probably died of internal injuries or bled out from his foot wound. And then it says Faduko also had wounds on his fingers. These were likely to have been caused by chimps clamping them in their teeth to stretch his arms out and hold him down during the attack. Unbelievable. Like, they were throwing rocks at the body after it as well, like still sort of being like, fuck you sort of thing.
They really hated this monkey, didn't they? They fucking hated him.
Like, it's really good read.
Fucking hell.
It's interesting, like, but
that's something that me, Steve, and Morgan will do with Jared.
That's something grim.
No, this is he gets on. No, I didn't. Fucking rip it right off my boy. Like this fucking fingers, stretch him out.
I don't know who's going to rip my anus to shreds. Like, what's wrong with him?
Oh, we all know what it's going to be.
Prove it. So, Steve, Morgs, the film Planet of the Apes would fucking terrify you, but today.
Oh yeah, it does scare me. Fucking hell, the Tim Burton one.
It's not real.
I know, but it still scares me. You know, what's his name? Is it Caesar in the Tim Burton one as well?
Yeah.
In a ball knee.
Yeah, well, at the very end, when he just goes apeshit with a gun, I just terrifies the shit. Yeah, apeshit. It just terrifies the shit out of me. They just...
There's a film.
Go on.
I'm going to have to put it on my fucking list then, boys, actually, for movies. It's like an aura. And it's actually, Steve, what the fuck happened to you, but you crashed it. This aura is about this woman who takes on a couple of monkeys, and one monkey called Link goes fucking nuts and starts terrorizing her. I can't think what the film's called, though. I will find out what it's called, 100%.
Scare the shit out of me.
Is it familiar to you at all, Steve?
I love them.
No.
I think they're fascinating. Like, the back.
No, not to me. Moggs. Moggs, you're a chef now, yeah? How would you class your taste buds?
I think you're good. I got
Yeah.
good taste. Yeah.
It's,
It's called Link.
Is that what the monkey's called?
Yeah.
No, the
what
movie.
the film is in.
Yeah, that's how the film's called. Fuck me. That's what, Moggs? I'm going to make you watch that one day.
A British scientist and his helper, Elizabeth Shue, studied training chimps. Voodoo.
Andrew.
Sorry, bud. Sorry.
Inside Ed, son. Inside Ed.
Yeah, no worries.
No, what do you say? And voodoo.
Yeah, Voodoo.
Oh, voodoo.
Well,
I thought
monkey's called
you
Voodoo.
said that monkey's name, and I thought it was a story about him. Voodoo. Voodoo.
Right, taste
Sorry,
buds.
what was you saying about taste buds?
No, yeah. So, do you feel that you should insure your taste buds? Have you ever been advised as a chef, as someone who deals with flavors and tastes?
In my early days, yeah, when I first started, it was like,
What?
Oh, what to try? You mean? Is it what to eat?
No. Yeah, as a chef, I assume you want to train your taste buds to learn what's good and what's not, for a better word. Or has anyone ever said to you, you should insure your taste buds? Has anyone ever said to you should eat only certain things?
Yeah.
You sure when you're making, when you're chefing,
No.
do you know what you're doing?
So you can do like too salty, too sweet.
Yeah. I think it was more of training next to a chef. Like, chef would taste something. Yeah, that tastes nice. You taste, and then I taste it. Okay, that's what taste nice means.
But what if,
Kind of like memory, like, you know.
But what if, like, you got tomatoes? So you go, oh yeah, it tastes nice. See, that's what it tastes. I don't like tomatoes. So to me, that's going to taste like shit. How does it work out then?
So that's a weird one. Like, I've said this to my partner before, because there's nothing I don't like. Like,
Mushrooms. You're not fussed on mushrooms.
yeah, we talked about this the other day, but that doesn't mean I will never eat the mushroom. But when the way they cooked on a breakfast, just fried, usually slimy and greasy. Nah,
Yeah,
not
horrible.
for me. If I cooked my mushrooms and you wanted me to make you mushrooms on a breakfast, they'd be crispy, like, and fried. You know what I mean? I just like it a different way. I wouldn't like onion. I don't like raw onion. Who the fuck does? But that
Me.
doesn't mean I won't put it in my
I like raw onion.
raw white onion.
I won't eat it.
Also, all shapes.
Cheese.
I like you when it's cut up.
but in
Cheese,
a salad or
cheese,
something,
a
fair
cheese and
enough.
onion sandwich, banging.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, mix it together with something, you've got something else. But
It's the same
I
as me
don't
with
like it
avocado.
raw, but it doesn't
Same
mean
as
I
me
won't
with
put it in
avocados.
pasta.
Like.
Yeah.
He's off.
I can't-
He's off. He's
I
fucking
can't.
off.
I can't eat avocados. I
Let
can't
it go,
I
Andrew.
can't
Let
do
it go.
guacamoles. I can't do it.
Guacamoles.
I
Guacamole.
specifically remember that fucker was eating guacamole up Dane's party one day when he was pissed.
I can't do it.
I remember, like,
Steve, you was there?
guacamole.
Yeah, I seen it. Fucking
Can't do it.
There's something fucking wrong with it.
I'm not fussed
It's not
on
even really
guacamole.
tasty guacamole, is it?
No, it's like fat.
It's
Well, it's a
bland.
fatty,
Can't do
weird
it.
fruit thing. But
It's weird salt.
bit of salt, lemon juice, pepper.
Somebody give him a bit of fucking slime one day. Said, "Taste our socks." What is it? Guacamole.
That's very what it is like. My girlfriend swore to me that she didn't like pineapple for years and years. She'd be like, "No, I don't like pineapple." And I said, "Right, just try this." Like, so I give her a piece of fresh pineapple, or I don't know, it was pineapple, and she loved it. And the reason she always thought she hated it was because she had like an unripe pineapple. Like,
Yeah.
she was just like, "Oh, I hate pineapple," and never eat it again.
Well,
Do you think? Sorry, Steve. Go on.
no, it's not. The only reason I'm asking is because I looked at something the other day. There's a guy, John Harris, in America. He's an ice cream taster.
Oh yeah.
Is this? I was going to ask.
Is this that guy?
But I don't know. I don't know. There should be a bit more than.
I know Soxy. Soxy's the guy.
I was going to ask Soxy the question first. I was going to ask Soxy, would he like to be an ice cream taster? Sox?
Fucking damn right.
It is.
Fucking right. I don't blame him.
Soxy, if it could be an ice cream taster or a vape taster, which one?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I've had plenty of fucking vape juices and plenty of fucking thing, but it'd have to be ice cream, bud.
Fucking hell.
It'd have to be. It's not only that, right? It's most vape flavors what I fucking vaped on are normally roughly the same, but different fucking manufacturers. Like, but some of them are quite too sweet. Some of them still have more flavors and more scents. Like when you taste, like what you do is called a tongue taste. Basically, you put it on your hand, lick it before you basically vape it, and that's what you fucking taste. Or you check what vapor's like. So
is that safe? Yeah.
Yeah.
With a nicotine, or do you do it with?
There's no nicotine.
So you do it then, obviously. Vape.
Yeah. Then
yeah, makes sense.
So if I said to you, Socks, I got this job, this ice cream taster, you'll have to taste up to 60 flavors a day. What would you say?
Bring it on, man.
You've jacked in the windows.
Bring it on.
For the ice cream, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Now, what if I said to you that you will have to get your taste buds attuned so that you could tell the difference between 11.5% or 12% of butterscotch. These ice cream flavors are correct. And you would have to have an extremely strict diet, which pretty much takes every single thing of enjoyment of everything else to make sure you've got these skills.
Taste buds, fucking hell. It's like training your taste buds to taste everything.
And you'd have to have your taste buds insured for £1 million. What would you say then, Socks?
Fuck no. There we go.
Do you believe that taste buds change as you grow older?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Because there used to be stuff I couldn't stand as a kid, but I eat them now, and it's like, oh, how nice that is.
Taste buds, I wouldn't say, but
so much taste buds. Your preference,
sense,
then.
Yeah, your preference. Yeah, definitely. I love olives now. Hated olives when I was younger.
I think they dulled down as well, though. You don't get the same sort of rich taste as you used to have. And I think that's part of why you just enjoy food you didn't like as a kid, because they were too much as a kid. And now, because you're older, decrepit, and your taste buds are fucked. You're okay.
I've also found as well, as you older and get it, like when you're a kid, you love sweets, right? Just fucking sweet. You love sweets. As I get older, it's just like, I don't really want sweets. I don't want sweets anymore. Like.
See, I still.
Hang on. See, now, I may imagine Johnson's going, I don't like sweets. If you offer me something else, I'd eat that before these sweets. Have you got anything else? Because I've eaten all the sweets now.
I genuinely no, but what I'm saying is, like, I'd love a fucking bag of sweets, but now it's just I don't do sweets.
I've got a sweet tooth. I prefer sweet to savoury. I love it. I
much prefer savoury.
Like, even to the point of adding sweetness to savoury foods now. I do it. Like, sauces and stuff with chips. I like ketchups and barbecues, sweet stuff,
As soon as you said chips, then Steve went.
Why? It wasn't chips.
But can I ask this question to Jared then? Jared, if you don't fancy sweets as much as you used to, why have I still got to hide my fucking car sweets?
And they can't mint.
It's different now.
Why, when I come back
I didn't buy
from somewhere, I need to be sat in my car all this time.
That's
Then
different.
I fucking left.
I don't buy them. I didn't buy them, so I need them if I didn't buy them.
It's the same around Christmas time when you lot came down my house. I had a box, the box of fucking like chocolate boxes, the roses, the celebrations. Who's the first person here to open my cupboard and go, right then, there we go. Your top left, Steve.
I told them,
First person there.
To be fair, I'd have a drink, and when you're quite tipsy, you'd eat anything, so.
I love a car sweet. I wouldn't like.
one sip is not good enough, Johnson. Me and you is in that cupboard as soon as we got in that house.
No, but one thing I bring up, right, is when like people are on about vape and stuff, right? Like, don't you keep on vaping the same juice day in, day out? And everything. There's a thing called vapor's tongue, which basically you lose. It's vapor's tongue.
Not a thing. Come on.
No, honestly, Google it, right? If you get a chance, Google it. No, I'm saying, right? What he's saying was, right, you lose basically the taste of the vape when you basically inhaling. You lose, you don't taste the vape coming down, the flavour of the vape. And what people are saying was, how to get you basically your taste back is just inhale or smell like a coffee jug. Or take some experiments or something like.
Also known as vapor's fatigue. Fucking hell.
So yeah, the people. What they saying to me, like, if I vape this juice, all menthol for like a week, and at the end of the week, what I normally do is get a jar of coffee and just smell it, and it's supposed to bring. No, I said that's what.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's what it's saying. They smell it. Yeah, no, smoke like coffee. That no, but smell it, and it's supposed to bring like your taste buds back and stuff like that. Like basically.
Smelling coffee brings your taste buds back.
That's what it is.
I think it's more of like cleansing your palate. I think that's the more technical term. Like,
wouldn't brushing your teeth and giving your tongue a scrape do the same thing?
Yeah, that's menthol, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it would. Minty.
It depends on your smoke.
Cleaning your teeth well, but only after a while. Do you know what I mean? Because you'll get that menthol taste.
Yeah.
The obviously big one is lemon sorbet. That's the reason I came around. Palate cleanser.
Cleanse it, yeah.
Lemon works,
when you're having like 7 courses in France and you have lemon sorbet in between. And another one I've heard of is like tasting your hand or your elbow or something, or smelling in between.
Smelling the crease up there.
So,
yeah, it like clears and goes you back to normal sort of thing.
Fuck knows. Anyway, lads, are you all done? Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve?
Yeah, go on.
Sure?
Yeah, go on.
Do you have a question? He's got the answer for you. You got a problem? Then he will solve it into, why don't you come along? Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along and ask you Drew? Where's your guitar, Moggs? You're working on this shit, but come on.
You haven't done a jingle yet?
I'm still waiting for a jingle. It sounded good, no? I do.
Takes me a long time.
You tell me you're a jingle, and I'll go out and buy my tambourine or my piano.
I've got the notes down. I think I've got them.
And I'll get on more like that.
Right then, you ready? Dear Drew, if you had a choice, which apocalypse would you prefer to be in?
Oh, fucking.
Would you prefer to be in Scorched Earth, Zombie Apocalypse, or Ice Age? And that's from Nathan Hayes. He's a nice boy, he's a bit of a shit.
Here's Nave.
That's a good one.
Think before you speak now.
No!
Like
Don't let him think before he speaks.
Because I'm going to say Zombie Apocalypse.
Don't spoil it for us.
I'm going to say Zombie Apocalypse. Why?
Come on.
So I just fucking beat the fucking living shit like that fucking outland, and that's fucking and live my fucking.
You ain't going anywhere with that little credit card device you had, but you
fucking right there.
He's got his bolt cutters and a credit card too.
You know what this is, isn't it?
Swing like fuck, man.
All the TV programs about zombies, and he's ready for it now.
Bolt
fucking damn right, boy.
Very good weapon, wouldn't it? That's fucking
that?
like a clout from a tip of a bolt cutter.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sure I've seen someone fighting with bolt cutters, like Jackie Chan or something not long ago.
I don't know.
Sure I did. I can't remember.
Monks.
Well,
Monks. I'll give him 15 to 20 swings. And then they'll eat it because
He's fucked
down.
up. Oh! Say nothing and won the race, but
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But when you
were.
win a race with fucking both clubbers on the shoulder.
Fucking
who
right over.
nearly died, but halfway across our pitch.
That's right, bud.
I had cramp twice.
Steve's still waiting his day for the rematch. He's still training. He's still training for the day, bud.
It's never
Is he-
gonna happen though. I'm never having a rematch.
So
He's gonna have to die knowing that we beat him in a race, but
yeah.
So,
So what
I'm
was
looking
the
forward
other
to it.
Scenarios, zombies.
Ice Age,
I
or Sword Gym.
Oh, socks. Sausage.
I said Scorch.
Sausages.
Scorch.
I think I'd have to go zombies and all. If it was me, it's just easier to survive, isn't it? It's just easier to survive.
I think zombies is like the coolest one, isn't it?
Scorched earth, right? You're burning. You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. You're gonna burn to death.
It's like
Right.
Scorched Earth would be Mad Max,
Yeah.
Desert. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's Mad Max.
That's what I was imagining when you said Scorched Earth.
Oh, dear man.
I was thinking
He's going to be there now with fucking, what's his name? What's his name? Not Mad Max. What's the actor?
Jason
Tom
Statham.
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Mel Gibson.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, we're off. Come on, let's get in the car.
Me and Furiosa. Ice Age is too cold. Fuck that. I can't do cold.
I said
Zombies, man. Zombies are fun.
I also said zombies. When Nathan asked me, I said zombies as well.
To be fair, we're all waiting for the dead to rise. Yeah, every single geek on this planet are waiting for the dead to rise.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if any one of those scenarios just turns up tomorrow. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Another day.
Oh,
2020.
we've had floods, we've had fires, we've had fucking pandemic. Whatever. Bring it on.
Second
Fucking,
message, bring it on.
Trump will still be on the fucking.
I get my ball cutters and fucking credit card tool fucking ready.
Trump will still be here. I'm the only president that can survive this. The army around him. It's easy. Don't be afraid.
So why wouldn't you do Ice Age? Because for me, none of us, our species have never done a scorched earth and never done a zombie apocalypse, but we've done a few Ice Ages.
Ice Ages.
Maybe we have done a scorched Earth. A scorched Mars. Dun, 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 dun.
You go in there with that, yeah.
I think with Ice Age, right, it's only ice. Like, you got to be fucking
wrapped up.
Yeah, wrapped in warm. Right, how the fuck are you going to build an igloo? Who fucking knows?
Ask me in
fucking Ice Age.
With a chopping motion.
Yeah, fucking stuff.
Why would you want to live in an igloo anyway?
I love how the first thing is building an igloo.
Why do you instantly think that every single shit in the world is
build a home, bud. Build a fucking home.
Keep eating on, yeah.
Yeah. Build an igloo, bud. Big a home, bud.
Technically, or if you think of it, we are still. Some people still are living in all scenarios. You've got Inuits who live in the
Antarctica, and
you've got Bedouin tribes and stuff who live in the Sahara.
Okay.
So
what about the zombie one?
Yeah, we haven't got a zombie one yet.
Oh, well,
of course we have. Have you seen the methods walking around Bridgend?
He's going to pretend that.
Have you seen the spice heads down there, boys?
The zombie apocalypse every day.
They literally got a light. Oh, you got a light. Got a spare fuck. Fucking back off, you fucking spice fuck.
Right then, Dave, where's the strangest place you've gone to the toilet? That's for number 1 or 2.
I can answer this for him. I got a story for this. Go on, talk.
Don't say that, because that sounds so
What do you
creepy.
mean, what's the strangest place I've gone for the
Why
toilet?
do you know where he went to the strangest place?
You was there. You was there.
He's on. I think I know what story he's on about. The fucking outside this fucking old man's house. Is that what you're on about, Jack?
We was all having a piss, right? All stood next to each other having a piss. Drunk, no piss. It's his fault. Yeah, I think he was there doing a card night. Doing a card night.
Doing a card night.
And he was doing the poker and I was all there having a piss next to each other and we were like, where's Soxy? Soxy runs about a mile up the road just to have a piss. He's afraid to come in here and he doesn't have a piss.
Is that when he said...
Yep, remember we mocked him for months and months on a little
I remember that, yeah, I got that one. No, it was that, folks, not that.
He literally ran like about fucking a mile up a road, like just to have a piss away from us. He did.
The funny thing about it, my parents at the time lived literally like fucking 2 minutes fucking across the road.
Close to road.
Yeah, but you pissed as a fart. Nobody cares about that. But you just...
No, that's it. But no, straight this. Probably on the back of the bus.
What?
You're not talking about one with the toilet now on the back of the bus, you.
No, on the back of the bus. On the back of the bus.
Please tell me that's the number 2.
He's taking a shit on the back of the bus.
No, I'm not taking a shit, taking a piss on the back of the bus.
What, just on the floor?
Tell us the story. Tell us the story.
Took you down the back of the bus on my fucking own at the time, and I just fucking literally kneeled down, whapped him out, and fucking took a piss.
Tell us the story.
Let me tell us, that is the story.
Why? Why was you on this bus? Where was you going? Where was you coming from?
I was coming from Bridgend back home on a 172 bus.
So it wasn't actually a party bus, like it was a conventional public bus.
Public transport.
He was a
Public transport.
commuter.
He pissed on the floor.
Oh, when a man's got to go, the man's got to go, but I couldn't fucking hold that in for shit, man.
And how many people were on this bus?
None at the time.
So this poor bus driver's going, "What are you doing? Sock little beady head."
Yeah. Well,
Bus
why,
driver
if
goes
there's
down the
nobody
hill.
on there, if there's nobody on there, go down and say, "Excuse me, mate, I'm busting for piss. There's nobody else here. Do me a favour, quick stop. I'll have a kill there. Otherwise, I have to piss on your fucking
Hey,
piss."
fuck, I pissed on the fucking bus, man. I don't give a
Like,
shit.
fuck, what do you think?
I don't give a shit.
So was it on the floor or was it on the seat though?
On the floor.
Did the water run? You know when you drop a bottle or something on the bus and the bottle rolls to the front. Did the key run to the front of the bus?
Not to the front of the...
I'm just
They ran
imagining
literally on the bus down, but...
the bus driver, then he just goes, "What the fuck?" He's just a bit of fucking piss dripping down, like.
Yep.
Wasn't me.
And then he turns around and it's just socks here, like, oh.
Socks, do you know when, if you're coming from a gen, right, so obviously there's a few ups and a few downs, yeah? You know when you was going up, when you were looking down going, uh-oh.
It's coming back. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, now.
You never
You should write a book.
Yes.
We should all collaborate and write a book on Soxy's exploits. We really should. An how-to book. It'd be an how-to book. So how to clean windows, how to fucking become the greatest world pigeon shooting champ, how to pee on a bus secretly.
Secretly pee on a bus.
All things that most people want to achieve in their life.
How to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Socks already also, I have also been on a bus where somebody else had a piss. They peed into a bottle and then threw it out the window. So minibus not 20 minutes here.
All right.
I'm sat on the aisle and my mate is sat there and they've come in his window.
Oh, no, like.
And we were going to Swansea. We spent the whole night there. Right then, dear Drew. They said, "Oh, right, now, here we go, right? This is one of them fucking long ones again."
There you go.
Dear Drew, it's a scenario, right, Sox? It's about 2002, and you're out on the town with Harry Berry. Happy one so far?
Sweet.
Yeah, he's happy one.
Good old fucking storm.
Storm. She is doing a lot of cocaine, and I mean a lot. Right? You're both drinking, dancing, club hopping together, yeah? You're on a good night, yeah? You're headed to another club. You're in the limo, because you know, she is who she is. She's doing more cocaine again, all right? And she's getting flirty. She's dancing in the limo, right? She's getting flirty with him, right? Suddenly, she tells you she's ready. She tells you she's ready to fuck. Right? Now. Now, so that happens now, right? You're at it, you're in the back of the limousine, this is Harry Berry, you're all away now, right?
Sweet.
After about 10 seconds, after about...
Sweet. You know Becky watches this, don't you?
I don't give a shit.
Hey, let me finish first. After about 10 seconds, you're already feeling the feeling, so 10 seconds, right? Like, and you're about to finish socks, yeah? Bam, you're going to fucking go now, right? All of a sudden, her heart explodes inside her chest and she dies. Right? The question.
Bit dark, isn't it, Steve?
I know, it is a bit, isn't it?
Do you finish?
Oh, what? Oh, can I throw this to Jonathan Morgan first before I answer or not?
No.
It's your question. It's your question.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, I would. Fuck it. I would. I don't care. I fucking have to finish. Just to prove a point that I fucked Halle Berry. Done.
Oh, excuse me.
To death. You fucked her to death.
To death. Done and done with. That would be a best headline ever. Soxy fucked Halle Berry till death.
So you'd rather see a woman die?
No, but I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. But fuck.
Wow.
What? You lot have fucking finished as well, or would you lot get fucking medical fucking attention?
Don't get us involved.
Fucking dead anyway. She's dead
Nothing to do
anyway.
with me, man. Nothing to do with me. You can't go for seconds, Andrew. You're not allowed to go for seconds.
I'm not going for seconds, no.
I certainly not go for seconds if that's what happened in the first fucking play socks.
No chance,
You're taking it too far, Socks. You're taking it too far now, man.
Alright, no worries. Let's move on then.
Who's your most? I got a question for you, right? Who's your most celebrity-wise? Who's the woman you would want the most in the world? Who do you fancy the most?
I've already said this, man.
can't
I've
ask me.
already said this
You've done
many
that.
times. Megan Fox.
So, you're a police officer, right? I'm going there. You're a police officer, right, Socks? Right. You just had a call now. You're on your own. You just had a call about this dead body now, right? Being found in this house. You walk in this house now, right? You're the first one on the scene. Nobody else is around. Megan Fox is naked, dead on the bed. Do you ever feel like when anyone else comes?
No. No. Why would I? But why would I?
Halle Berry, no problem. She's fucked, yeah? Megan Fox, I love her. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but she's alive. No offense, Halle alive when I fucking her and then she died. So.
Oh, she died before you finished, man.
But you carry on when she's dead.
But she died before I finished. So she's still going to fucking finish.
Did you just hear that? He's thinking, if you had to go Megan Fox as well, she might explode.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You've just had the call. Andrew, no problems, mate. The rest of us will be there in 20 minutes.
Fuck off. What I do is I'll take a picture of a memory and then fucking done. There we go.
Picture of a memory?
No, I take a picture for memory.
All right.
So do you pose her first, like?
No, I just leave it as it is and then take a picture.
It's a bit the nasty.
Just keeps a picture of a body.
This is going way.
That's worse, Socks.
I don't give a shit. I don't
Close your eyes and go. You're done.
Nah, I'm done.
And then, yeah, we noticed that, Socks. We noticed you're done. Fuck you. One of those during those two questions there, right? If anybody wants to watch this back, right? See how many times Soxy takes a drink.
Fuck off.
Thinking time.
Did he rip his head as well? Did he do this?
Yeah, I did.
At least twice. That was from a certain American.
Oh, we all know where it's fucking from, man. Cheers, Mr. fucking JR.
Dear Drew. This is another Dear Deirdre. Dear Drew, my roommate keeps borrowing my clothes, even my best going out clothes. What can I do to stop her without falling out? It's driving me crazy. Please help. Thanks, Sarah.
Sarah, what I do is put your fucking clothes in the wash machine and fucking shrink the fuckers so she can't fucking wear them again.
But she's not going to wear them then, is she?
Go out. No. But then go out and buy fucking other clothes for your fucking self and keep them to yourself.
No, she's going to wear them ones.
No.
She's going to wear, look at that, new clothes, they're going to wear them.
Clothes.
That's what I would do. No offense.
You fucked.
Your solution is destroying her clothes.
Yeah.
And keep buying more.
Buy more.
Yeah.
That she's obviously going to wear.
Fucking hell.
So she can't stop her.
And the other thing is, then put a lock on your fucking wardrobe. Stop it fucking going into your wardrobe.
There you go.
Very
So that's it. So all you had to say in the beginning. No, instead, shrink your own clothes.
Yeah, fuck it. Then I go out and buy a fucking more and then put a lock on the fucking wardrobe. Then just do it.
See, no,
Why are you out buying clothes for your fucking self? Because you shrunk the other ones. Stop wearing them. Go out and buy a fucking lock and then lock your fucking wardrobe.
But why do you want to shrink your first bunch of clothes first?
Why? Just stop fucking wearing them.
But why do you just buy the lock?
But then you can't wear them.
But for me, you know,
I've gone out and buy fucking more.
But
how but she's going to wear them socks? I need socks.
No, because I have a lock on the fucking wardrobe, so you
so
can't
why
get
did you just buy the lock then instead of shrinking your first bunch of clothes?
True, I know where you're coming from, but that's what I fucking do. Well, shrink your clothes and go out and buy fucking nicer clothes than what you fucking wear already, and then put a lock on the fucking wardrobe, fucking wearing them.
What if she's smaller and skinnier than her?
No, fucking touch
She's
it.
going to go, these are way better.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Steve?
Then I say keep them. I already got fucking newer clothes in my fucking locked wardrobe. Done and dusted with.
Can I just say to this Sarah who wrote in, look, do not follow his advice for fuck's sake.
We know.
You're not responsible for your shrunk clothes.
We're not responsible for the destruction of your own clothes.
No, this one's a stranger. You ready for this, folks? Dear Drew, what class would you love to take together with World? And that's from someone called Rebecca.
Quick one. Answer wisely.
What class would I like to take?
To me, this feels like an on-the-spot question to me. I gotta be honest.
It is a bit now, but I don't know. some kind of fucking I don't know.
How to make your own jacuzzi class?
No,
Stop it.
No.
Leave him answer.
Something like pottery or something.
He's going straight to ghost.
Bit like that's what I was saying. Bit like fucking the ghost moment, but sucking their fucking arms around the fucking pottery. I haven't had fucking.
Disturbing.
What's that?
No, I was just saying, draw it like fucking. Drawing. Like a live drawing or something.
I'd love to see Soxy's drawing.
I can't draw for shit, but
he's the model.
Soxy's the new model.
Right, yeah, who's the model then?
You're fucking
that's me, man.
You want the top on or off?
You only need the one grape to cover it. So happy days.
Right,
Okay, now. So not dancing. You wouldn't want to take a dancing class together?
Nah.
Something fun.
Pottery.
I want us on the wall by next week.
Pottery or drawing? Fucking hell.
It's an hard one, isn't it? I think.
Dancing. Just a dance class.
Would you take the dancing or?
Yeah, or a cookery class. Do the cook put the pot together.
I'd go for the dancing myself, I gotta be honest.
Yeah,
I'd love to. All the jive shit and all that.
I fucking hate dancing, I do.
You hate it?
I hate dancing.
Oh, I can't meet a good dance, man.
It's the worst fucking.
Yeah, but Jar, I gotta have to have a fucking couple of drinks before I go fucking dancing, but I don't dance fucking sober.
Oh yeah, get me wrecked, I'll probably dance. But
yeah, Jar knows that.
Are you a shuffler?
I'm Jar's fucking dancing partner, like.
I'm a cap leaning on the bar.
He's exactly like his old man.
Exactly. Just sit there.
Sit down.
Yeah. I fucking love this one, boy. I love this one.
But I will go to the jukebox. So.
Legs going nuts underneath.
Yeah, I will go to the jukebox and put some music on. I do like doing that.
Steve's an Ed Sheeran. Steve's a fucking Ed Sheeran bloke. See, I got video proof. A video proof I got.
Absolutely.
Proper headbanger.
Me and Jar are there on the fucking dance floor, bud.
Air guitars and everything. Okay, brilliant. Next question, Steven.
Next question. Right, dear Drew Socks, this one is from us three to you.
Is it?
It is.
All right.
Dear Drew,
I don't remember.
what do you do when you're angry, and how can we help?
Can I be honest? I'd either A, walk away from the situation and then fucking calm myself down. And then the second one I fucking probably do is a punch a wall.
I promise you now, right, between us now, it's softer to punch a person better than his wall.
Yeah, but I don't like eating people, you know that.
Fucking hit me head.
What about why did I try having an angry wank instead?
No, that's violent.
I love how we started that as I walk away from the situation, I'll be a real man, and then I'll fucking punch a wall.
So if I feel like, listen, if I feel proper riled up, right, and I can't get that fucking anger out of me, I'll just fucking punch something fucking different than that fucking person. And then I'll fucking walk away and fucking, that's it, man. I will. I just show that I'm pissed off, punch a wall, and then walk away and fucking calm myself down. Go up and then like, sorry, I didn't mean that, but I didn't mean to punch a wall or anything like that.
Apologize to the wall.
Yeah, I always apologize to the wall. I'll always apologize to the wall.
Please forgive me, Mr. Wall. I'm sorry.
So, Socks, how can we help? As in, if you're going to walk away, do you want us to come with you?
No, leave me be. God honest truth, leave me be. Leave me walk. If I'm happy to talk, then I'll have someone with me. But if I'm in the riled up fucking way that I am, if I'm angry, just leave me be. Leave myself calm down, and then I'll fucking come back into the situation and explain to myself or explain to the people like.
We have to leave him.
Go on.
We have to wait for him to apologise to the wall. Once he's apologised to the wall, then we know it's safe for us to talk to him. That's what
Spot on.
So, the wall's happy. Come on, boys, we're off, is it?
Yeah.
So, can I swing back around to the pottery lessons now, right?
Yeah.
And as I noticed, this bars is not getting made because you're doing all this, right?
I will pick it up and fucking throw it at the wall. I will pick it up and throw it at the wall. If I'm angry,
I'll walk away calmly and then smash.
I'll walk away and then fucking like, fuck you, mate.
The pottery teacher's over by
Can't believe yours is better than mine. Let me fucking go.
Walking up with all broken pottery everywhere. Socks just had a rage.
Right, I'll go a different way now, Socks.
Here we go.
Dear Drew, what would be your perfect day?
I can answer that for him.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I can answer for him. Just laying in Becky's arms all day. Him and Becky just together in each other's arms. Perfect. From morning till noon.
My perfect day is waking up at 6:30 in the morning, take the dog for a walk, go to work, come home, bath, food, bed, done and dusted. That's my perfect day. That's every day my perfect day, man.
Every day is perfect.
Tuesday.
Good man.
And the days off, then, right, is basically chill out.
That's right, I didn't ask you to.
Days off, no, that's it. My day off is basically chill out, have a nice bath, fucking good hour and a half in the bath with fucking Ray Docs or fucking salt, so anything like that. Decent fucking bath. Make a good make myself fucking food. And then when fucking work comes home, then fucking prep food ready for fucking dinner, have dinner, watch a movie, and then go to bed.
Is anyone else picturing him, right? Walking down the street now. Morning, it's a perfect day.
Yeah.
Listen, right? Listen, I've only been 3 weeks in the job I've been in now, look. And the people themselves going, how the fuck can you be happy on a Monday? So I'm not a type of person. I'm not a type of person to be fucking head down on a Monday because it's Monday. Everyone's fucking, like, people's heads are down or I got to work on a Monday now, I got to do this. Not like, fuck. Work is fucking work. Get in there, do your job, fuck off, see you later, happy days. I don't give a shit. I don't care about anything.
Perfect day.
Nice day to be back in work.
Socks, I was fine with all of what you said up until I thought it was going to go dark. Now you said you said you got yourself up, you took a dog for a walk, you've run yourself a bath, you made yourself some food. And when Becky gets home, I thought, oh my God, it's so dark. I was so worried.
Hey, that's his world, man. That's his fucking world.
So, as the previous question, what stays in the bedroom stays in the bedroom.
More specifically,
that's not a question.
More specifically, what are you eating?
What are we eating? Steak. I see.
Next question.
Normally when she comes home, she messages me going, "What do you want for food? What do you want for food?" And I say, "Whatever you fancy. If you want to pick up steak, pick up steak." Like earlier on, I made the lamb dinner. She came home. I got a lamb out in the oven.
And she wanted steak.
No. That's the other day. No. Like days we do a lamb dinner on a Sunday. We have normally roast dinner on a Sunday anyway, right? But other days we do salad, like pasta salad, steak, pie and chips, anything like that. That's what we cook.
Andrew.
What?
You know when she's coming home from work?
Yeah.
And she messages you, what do you want for food?
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, as the person who's normally coming home as well, that's her telling you to get the fucking dinner on. She doesn't care what you're going to make. She's just letting you know she's on her way home.
No, because she works in a supermarket and she's the one who brings the fucking produce home. She's the one who brings the food home. So that's why she asked me.
Produce. Fresh produce every day, there.
There we go.
Produce.
Oh, you know what?
The female brings on the produce.
The produce, yeah.
The produce.
She brings home every like when she's working. She's some nights she's finished at 11 o'clock. So then I just cook my own food and I do like noodles and She eats when she's in work. She has a red meal in work. When she's working like till 6-7 o'clock in the night, she messages me going, right, what do you want? I said, right, pick up 2 steaks. I got chips here, got peppercorn sauce here, I got mushrooms here. Just pick up steak. Then I just did. So she bring the steak home, cook the steak, cook the mushrooms, cook the chips. Then I just did. Glass of wine waiting on the table for her. There we go.
Do you remember when he used to be a Viking and he brought home the fucking...
I did.
The venison and all that,
yeah?
That poor girl's got to bring her own fucking food home.
She works in a supermarket. She works in a supermarket. So what else fucking can I do?
Well, bring her home for tomorrow and then you can cook it for when the poor girl fucking walks through the door. She's got to wait half hour, 45 minutes for you to fucking pull your socks up.
Yeah, but she has a bath. She has a bath, isn't she?
Not everyone is as much of a simp as you are, mate, right? Time socks.
Oh,
that's true.
Tell you what,
that's true.
Right. Next question.
That's true.
Any more?
I can stop when you want me to stop, I'll be honest with you.
We have one more. We have one more.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh no, I like that one. Let me just check which ones I got there. So which ones are best? Oh, they're 2 good ones. I can keep them for next week, but they're 2 good ones.
Go on.
I'll go with that one so I know I am. Dear Drew, when you're old, what do you think children will ask you to tell stories about?
Oh, really? Really?
I like that one. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what the answer is going to be?
No, I don't.
Tell me about the window cleaning days when you were window cleaning. That I'm fucking dusted.
Oh, tell me again, Uncle Andrew, how you clean the windows?
There was these wicked men who didn't clean windows properly, not the traditional way. We had to take over the world and show them how to do it.
Do it right.
You know, in Star Wars when the Jedi's are like these mythological people at the moment now. That's what the traditional way is to undo it is.
So Soxy is like that old Han Solo.
Yeah.
Where they say about the Force and it's all made up. They say, window cleaning, no one actually did that. And Soxy say, they did. I saw it.
Box.
I seen it with my own eyes.
I pictured this little kid now, Soxy. What's this? That is a squeegee. That was your father's squeegee.
Your father's squeegee.
That is a mythology.
This is how you use it correctly.
I was going more for Mandalorian. He's going there, yeah. He's going. This is the way.
Is the way.
This is the way.
Now, what do we say, young
I just picture him as an old man. As an old man looking out the window going, "It's a matter, crap. Kids these days don't know how to clean windows."
Look at this. Look at this. Just wiping it. Look. I'm using the traditional way.
So,
I can just sorry, Steve, one more.
No, you don't go like that on a window. No.
you go like that. What's that?
No.
Have you seen these films when somebody's in retirement, like Superman or somebody's in retirement or whatever, and in the closet, hidden the weapons or the suit or the tools? In the back of socks, in the back of socks closet somewhere. Dusts it off, opens it up. No cleaning kit, it's traditional tools and everything.
He goes up the attic, the box falls down. What's this? And he opens it up. The squeegee, the golden squeegee.
I was presented this to me in 2000. Socks. Do you want one more?
Go on. We have one last one.
Oh, why, man?
Just good, he said.
I can do next week. It's good.
So next week.
Go on, give it to us. Give it to us. We know.
Yeah, dear Drew, if you couldn't be convicted of any one type of crime, what criminal charge would you like to be immune to? And that's from PC Spike. You do know him.
Love it. That I'd be immune to.
Do you want me to read it again?
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
Do not say rape. We've been there. We're not going to do this again.
Yeah, but I'm afraid of saying this, but I'm going to say drink driving.
What? Why would you want to get away with that?
Right, one, you don't drive.
No, but when I do drive and have a fucking drink, I want to drive home. I want to drive home in my fucking car. I turned up to the pub. I was a good night, fucking, and I get in my car and fucking drive home.
I've drunk with you, and you can't walk fucking straight. How are you going to be able to drive straight?
It doesn't stop you
can't drink
from
the shit.
drink driving. It just means you won't get put into prison if you get caught. Mm-hmm. So you might still crash into a tree.
Yeah.
You might knock somebody over and kill them.
Yeah,
no.
Something worse.
That's what I was afraid of saying, see?
It's all right. It's fine. I got this, boss. It's no problem.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Look, it says it's fine.
Okay, knocked three people over, crashed into a tree. It's fine. Sorry, Mr. Reese. You're free to go.
Corey Johnson, what would you do? Or would you like to do?
Ooh, if I could be immune to any criminal.
Yeah, any criminal charge.
Criminal charge.
Stealing.
What would you steal?
I'd have go steal anything if I was immune to it. Fuck it.
That's what we don't do, isn't it?
Well, yeah, something like that. Go for something big, innit?
I was thinking robbing a bank, and if you're immune to it, just rob a bank.
Bag, swag.
I mean, me showing a little card that says Morgan is allowed to rob, just walking back it out.
I'd even wear when I'm old school, old fashioned prisoner type outfits, the fucking black and white ones.
Black and white jumper.
And the band as well, the eye band.
Can you imagine telling the copy I was about to let you go, and you go in? Thing is, there was four of us. We all had a pass. One of us wants to drink a pass. He can't even drive.
You don't drive. He wants one.
That's his pass. I know he's waiting outside and he's pissed, but he's allowed to drive. Just ask him for his pass.
He can't drive, but he's allowed to.
He wants to be my getaway driver.
Amazing. Fucking amazing. Right, lads. Thank you, Steve, for that. Right, before next week's Mandalorian season 2, we're gonna have a quick recap. It's not a review. It's not a review, so we're not gonna be reviewing it. But we are just gonna be having a quick, brief chat of the last 4 episodes and a recap. So on the last episode, I think not the last one, but the one before, we spoke about the first 4 episodes, and we're gonna continue now with the last 4. So we're on actually episode 5, which is the one with the sniper.
Yeah, gunslinger.
The gunslinger.
Fucking
episode.
brilliant episode. I thought it was.
Yeah, really cool.
I enjoyed it, but I thought it was quite short. Like, no offense, like it weren't much action in the episode itself. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Not enough. Not a lot
happened in it.
But it might
Basically, Mando went to the bar. He met up with Toro, didn't he? And then basically Toro said, "Look,
you had a ship shot down first."
Yeah,
and that was it. Yeah,
that's why he went to the planet.
Yeah, and then basically Toro said, "Look, you got a bounty to fucking catch. Can you?" And then that was it. And then onto the speeders trying to catch a sniper.
I thought that sniper scene was fucking amazing.
So
When he's shooting
good,
the flares.
It was intense. Like
it was good.
It's really cool.
Well, there's rumours that right at the end you see feet, don't you?
Yeah.
It sounds like spurs.
Yeah, there's rumours that is Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. It could be, yeah. It sounds a bit like, what you think Boba Fett.
Yeah, but we don't see who it is. We only see half of the body, don't we?
Just a feet, really.
Could be anyone, like.
Be cool. I reckon Jar Jar Binks, I do. I reckon just Jar Jar. Ooh, Mr. Jar Jar. Me thank you.
Even at the beginning of the episode when the ships were fighting and he said, "Look, I can bring you in hot or I can bring you in cold," and then he basically like stopped the engine, didn't he? Just make the ship go fucking thing, and went, "That's my line," and then shot him down.
Yeah, see, for me that was them making their stamp. This is our new phrase, and we're stamping it by saying in the show that this is my phrase.
Yeah.
Isn't the new phrase by any means or something like that? That's the new phrase now. What's the phrase? What does he say all the time?
This is the way, is it?
This is the way. That's right. This is the way. Yeah.
To me, it was a very big nod to the franchise, the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, it was.
On Tatooine as well.
Yeah, it's bringing it back in it. It's going to remember.
Nothing really happened, did it? But it was a nice.
It was a nice story. Like one of my favorite parts was talking to the Tusken Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we've never seen them talk or any form of communication except shouting.
Yeah, it was, I guess, when
But he's like sign language with them.
Give me the binoculars. Give me the binoculars. Fucking what are binoculars, boy? They're brand new. Well, they were.
It's cool as well with the Tusken Raiders, how dangerous they must be, like, because even Mando's got to, like, right, we got to negotiate with these.
Yeah, I think it's their territory. I think it just boils down to the fact there's many of them as well. There's a lot of fucking Tusken Raiders, like Sand People and Jawas and a lot.
The one thing I did like is when he was being shot at as well, and then he comes around and he's targeting them. They were using the old targeting system you see in A New Hope and that sort of thing as opposed to something new. Those little nods, like,
Which one was that? I missed that, I think.
At the beginning of the episode, when the one's chasing him and he, like Sox just said, he put the brakes on, let it fly by.
Yeah.
You see his
dash.
And you've got the old type 1970s.
Use the binoculars as well, or didn't he? Didn't he use those? And that was the same as the ones Luke uses.
Yeah,
I know what you mean now. Yeah,
it's nice. It's nice, warm, fuzzy feeling kind of things.
Yeah.
It's called gunslinger, like,
Yeah. So, episode, anything else?
I enjoyed the episode, but I thought there weren't much action was at the previous episode of Broad. That's why I thought, like, episode 5 weren't much action into it. Like this night, when they were both on the speeders and shooting the flares, and she shot Mando's ship and everything. So, like, and then basically Mando got up, and then Toro was literally banging the sniper. That was as much action as you can get from that episode.
Yeah. Apart from that, there's not
play on fucking PUBG. That's exactly how it was.
Like,
spot on.
Morgan gets shot, or I get shot, and the other one fucking flank round. So we on to the next one now, which is episode 6. I know that this one is as everyone's favourite. A lot of people absolutely love this episode. For me, one of the weakest. I really didn't enjoy it. I was saying to you, I didn't enjoy it more.
Yeah. I don't think it's the weakest for me, but it wasn't my favourite. It was a cool episode. Like, you had more, races.
But basically, they lured Mando, didn't they? They basically wanted him as a captive to basically release Quinn, put him into the prison and then fucking leave with the ship. That was
For me,
that was always about.
My biggest problem with this episode, and you can shoot me now, I'm going to stand by my morals here, was the acting. I thought the acting on some of them were fucking terrible. Really bad.
I didn't like how the girl Twi'lek was. Like,
I couldn't stand that girl Twi'lek.
she
And
was the tough girl thing, and I don't like. I fucking.
no, Bill Burr was quite.
Right.
Is it Bill Burr?
Bill Burr, yeah.
I didn't like him in it. I did like Clancy Brown. I really didn't like the actors. I thought the characters were good, but the acting for me was just fucking camp and just shit. Like I really didn't enjoy the acting. As for the guy, Quinn.
Yeah, I was.
The only thing I enjoyed in the episode was Zero. The droid itself.
The
that
droid
ship.
Zero.
That's the only thing I enjoyed from that episode.
Yeah, he was pretty.
Because he was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, Zero was good actually. Yeah.
Who's he voiced by?
Who did I say voiced Zero? It's that guy from IT Crowd, isn't it?
From the IT Crowd, from IT Crowd.
From the IT Crowd, yeah. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. I do like the fact that Mando does like to close the door.
I know.
Dropping off the other one. Fucking
Twice.
British actor Richard Ayoade.
Richard, and do you know what was the worst bit for me?
Which one was Richard Ayoade?
Is it Richard Ayoade or Ayoade?
He used to do.
He played the droid.
He played Zero. Yeah.
Right.
And I think the worst bit for me of the whole episode, right, was when you seen them all alive in a cell at the end. I thought that was terrible.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
He should have just left them dead. If he left them dead, then Mando's this tough fucking character. You don't fuck them. But then he was like,
yeah, it was the scene itself when he went Mando and Quinn come off the ship and man went, "Where's the others?" And he went, he said something, didn't he? He said, something about the past, and he said, "What's it?" He said something to fucking Rand, didn't he? Saying that this is what it is, or something like that. He said,
And
right
the bit at the end with the X-wings, I was like, "Ooh, X-wings!"
Yeah.
But I just didn't like this episode. I just really fucking. I thought it was quite cringy for me. Like it was a bit like
the guy. The only thing I got from the episode is one guy looked like fucking the devil himself. Like literally looked fucking spitting him as the devil.
He was Morgs. You know his species.
I don't know his species, but he's in Mos Eisley actually in New Hope. He's one of the guys in the bar, and he looks across with his drink, like
the Deveronian.
Deveronian, is it?
Deveronian strongman, yeah.
Okay.
He's saying he's a strong man. If he thought you could break through walls and do fucking stuff like he thought, but nah.
I mean,
the
it's
only
cool.
thing he did was pick up a droid and fucking throw it to another one. That was it. That's all the action. The only action he did.
He was
Some of the action scenes are really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like that bit when he's like, I thought your Mandalorian was a legendary warrior or something like I say.
Yeah.
And he comes from behind and he just whooped their asses. I was like, yeah, that's quite cool. I like that.
Yeah, but it's the scene where he snuck up to him as well. It was a man thing, and he snuck up to him, and you see the flashing light. And
it was flashing, getting closer.
Getting closer and closer.
Well, the thing is, they put all that suspense in the film with the red lights and made it look really terrifying, and then they lived. And it's kind of like, Mando should have fucking wiped them all just to show that's how dangerous this guy is.
Pissed me off.
Got what they deserve. Certainly with the door bit as well. You know.
But Jared brought it up when we talked about it when he first watched it, and he said about Bill Burr's line where he talks about Jar Jar, and that's like the first line we've heard about the fucking guns.
Yeah. Are you a gun under there? And that made me laugh. I got it.
What does he say? Something like, why don't you take your helmet off?
Are you a gunga?
Are you a gunga? Misa?
Misa, you Misa a gunga or something like that. That was good.
Like to take my helmet off?
Yeah.
Like I said.
The only thing I got out of that episode, though, was a bit of backstory to Mando again, which was him and the guy who gave him the job. You know, and sort of me and him being old, and we've done this in the old days. But yet Mando's still fucking top of the tree, like, you know. And, you know, that's it's just more character building, I think. That's all it should episode.
What we'll do.
Phenomenal, like.
Yeah. What we'll do, we'll talk about these last two episodes, and we'll also discuss what we think is going to happen in the next season if we want. Okay. Obviously, we're getting through them quite fast, like we. Right, no matter what happened, or what you thought of these first 6 episodes, none of that counts, right? Because these next 2 were fucking tremendous, in my opinion. They made you sure they were so fucking good.
And film directed by Jon Favreau. This one was, you know, the guy.
I thought they were sort of mixing and swapping with each other.
The directors.
I thought they would
Yeah.
also have been linked as opposed to one show per director.
John Favreau did the last two, actually.
Did he?
So that's why these ones are good. Like John Favreau and who's the other guy I mentioned? The guy with the cowboy hat.
One was Deborah Chow and
Dave
Taika
Filoni.
Waititi.
Dave Filoni is
And Dave Filoni's the other one. Yeah, Dave Filoni, yeah.
an awesome. I think it was a trilogy in the Clone Wars about Grievous. It was fucking brilliant. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about this one.
Yeah. Well, obviously we know Mando has a call of Grief Karga. Grief Karga, is that his name?
Yeah.
Paul Creed, I'd call him.
Yeah, Paul Creed.
Who I absolutely fucking love in this show. I gotta be honest, I think
good,
he's
yeah.
He is
fucking
good.
brilliant.
Yeah, but it was like a distress call, wasn't it? He's saying, look, if you come back, fucking give up the child. You kill
No,
the
he's not saying so much give up the child, saying come back, kill the German. I can't think of the German's name.
Kill the sin.
What's his name, the German's name?
What German?
Well, the sin, innit? The sin from episode 2.
The guy who wants Baby Yoda.
Oh, right, yeah. The one of the moths or whatever.
Just a client. I think you only know him as the client, really.
Client, yeah, it might be.
Yeah, but obviously the team, and I love the fact that you've seen Baby Yoda. But Baby Yoda, I hate calling him Baby Yoda, but come on.
The child.
And he does that force choke on
Cara.
Cara
Yeah, but this is the question I want to ask you lot, you three of you. Who would have won the fucking arm wrestle, Cara or fucking Mando? Who would have won it? Who would have won it?
I'm going
Cara Dune, hands
I think it
down.
would be Cara. She's a fucking beast.
She is a beast.
Animals. What a good character she is as well.
She is.
She grew on
She's
me.
one of my favourites. She is.
She grew on me massively. She did. When I first seen her, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna have this tough guy, annoying character now." But no, she does fucking grow on him.
What got me from this was some of the actresses and actors from here, like from like previous fucking movies. Like you got two from like Fast and Furious fucking series, because Ran himself is from Fast and Furious. No, that's what I'm saying. But
I'm sorry, but that just doesn't make no sense at all.
No, but
I watched this film last night and I couldn't believe it. There was actors in it.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't. I know where you're coming from, but that's what I'm saying. Like some actors and actresses just like stick together for the like next movie or next fucking scene in a movie or something like this.
But did anyone think this was very Western? The last two episodes were very Western.
I think all of the full series is Western.
All of it.
It's exact. All this. Sorry. Just a quick one. All this is missing from the original trilogy is samurai movies. It's got all the Western style, cowboy fighting.
There's a bit of World War II as well, Mog, for me.
Bit of World War II stuff, But this one, all it's missing is Jedis, and I think we're going to get that next series.
You will definitely get next season. I think also it takes a lot of influence from the film you made me watch, Mogs. The Wolf and the Cub.
Oh, definitely. Wolf and
Massive
Cub.
influence, but Wolf and Cub.
Well, maybe that's where they stuck to give Lucas his, tradition and put a bit of Japanese in it.
I think so, yeah.
All I was going to say earlier before we mentioned it was about Cara Dune, and I said about that Twi'lek girl playing the tough girl character. That's exactly what I mean. And when Cara Dune, she is a tough girl, like. She's
very well.
Look at me, I'm fucking evil. I carry a knife around. And she's like, fuck off. Whereas Cara Dune just seems like a fucking badass. Like,
as soon as episode 7 started, you see Cara and the fucking guy belted up like with a fucking laser beam, and belted up, and fucking she's fighting like fucking in a bar and that. Yeah. And then Mando comes in, going, "Do you want some work?" Yeah, no worries. Don't know what this is.
Well, let's bring up an important character then. Right, so obviously they go to this fucking town, they take out the German, well, they don't take out the German guy, but they're negotiating with the German, and something happens where...
The German is the client, isn't it?
The client, yeah. Well, anyway, a bunch of stormtroopers turn up and destroy the client, and the stormtroopers, and they stuck in a bar. And then a little character comes down called Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon?
Yeah.
What do you think of Moff Gideon?
Great.
I love the actor. I fucking love the actor. I think the actor's brilliant.
What is the actor's name?
Oh,
I need to find it too, because
Carlos Benicita. He's in Breaking Bad.
Gustavo.
Juan Carlos something.
I'll
He
find
was
it now.
praised.
Stop swearing.
He was praised by Genius or Genius. Are you going
Swearing?
anyway?
What's his name? One more.
GIANCARLOESP.
Right.
Spit it anyway.
Juan Benito
Giancarlo Esposito.
Esposito, Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo
I was slightly
Esposito.
close, like slightly.
It's like saying fucking Despacito, isn't it? It's like
He called him Wanker Carlos. Wanker Carlos.
Anyway, yeah, I love that character. I think he's so fucking scary and
Did he? What the fuck was that sword he had?
that's what I was going to bring up right at the end because
we'll
that's right.
episode 8.
answer
Come on, man.
Good. So anyway, obviously, does he get this one or is it episode 8?
Episode 8 again.
This one is where they basically escape that little bar thing they're in, innit?
So he didn't escape it, did he? He had an E-web. He had a gun called E-web, innit, where he's going to set up E-web. He's going to set up and basically the IG-11.
Surrender or we'll kill you all.
Yeah, but basically...
And Quill going back to the spaceship. And the other two comedic Star Troopers.
No, they were fantastic.
They were brilliant. They were good. I like that.
Did you see, obviously seen the bit where they aimed for the gun and he missed?
You missed it. That's like me doing clean pigeon shooting at it, right?
He looks at his gun.
Jackson, I love this because I know me and Jack always mock the fact that a stormtrooper can't shoot for shit. It's a running joke, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. That's
that they can't shoot then for the fact that they're there and the other one goes, fuck this, and he misses two. It's like, oh, that's brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
That's another thing. When you said the E-web for the gun, I love that they've gone and they are Star Wars fans, like the people who make this. Because the only time I've ever seen E-web come up was in like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the game. And then you go to the E-web, the gun that's just loaded like a turret in a game. And you run up to it and it says, use E-web. And I think that's the only time I've seen it. Maybe on a Stormtrooper, because it did come with a Snowtrooper toy when I was a kid. But I don't think it was called an E-web. But I love like they called it that. They could have called it a machine gun or a mounted blaster. But they called it what it's called. Like
even the flamethrower Stormtrooper looked fucking beast. The fucking flames, he looked like a beast. Fair play to him.
They really are fucking Star Wars fans.
You had the child himself and fucking basically taking over, didn't he? Fucking
didn't he?
Top the fucking.
Do you know what? I love where Baby Yoda does his power. He just goes.
Yeah, it falls back.
That's like.
Are we all going to discuss
what you should have done, Steve, is fucking the child at the back of you over there, the teddy. What you should do is leaning back. When he uses power, look, and then leaning back.
That's it.
There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Are we going to just talk about the hero of the whole show? IG-11.
Oh,
IG-11.
The reprogrammed nursing droid.
The nurse. I called him a tea maker, I did. In episode 7, I wrote literally on my note, it says IG-11, the tea maker, on my note.
Tea maker.
Because he was, wasn't he? He said, look, was his name Quill? He said, look, he programmed him. He took him fucking weeks or months to fucking train him up to become a nurse. That was a good story. Well. Yeah, it was a good story.
I love they showing him learning and picking the box and dropping on a lizard and shit. It's brilliant. But
gutted that he died.
Yeah,
he's a good character.
Someone had to die, didn't he? We had to have an hero died.
He was Pinocchio's cricket as far as I was concerned.
Yeah. I mean,
we had to have them died, didn't we?
Going back to like them being Star Wars fans, like the IG, you see an IG in Star Wars Empire. Yeah, we see one of them, don't you? And the fact that you read into these droid things and they're like the deadliest things in the galaxy. He blows himself up in the beginning, doesn't he? Or he goes to. He can't. You got to self-destruct. He can't be captured.
Yeah. Can't captured.
And it's just the fact that he reprogrammed it to be a nursery droid thing. Like it's just.
So we're going to talk about why, like, Moff basically shot through like the box, and Mando basically got blown away, and then you had IG and Mando together. That scene, I was waiting for Mando to take his mask off. God honest truth, I was waiting for it. I was fucking like this. Like waiting for him to take his mask off, and the IG-11 said, I got to take it off. He's like, nope, I'll fucking shoot you if you don't. I'm not a living creature. I'm not a living creature. And then he took me fucking off. And I was it. Like, but yeah.
Was you shocked by what he looked like?
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
No, I watched Game of Thrones.
I was waiting for like fucking
Game of Thrones, so you know. See, I didn't know it was him until he revealed himself, and then I was like, but I don't know.
I
didn't expect him to
I thought he'd be like a bald head and fucking because the mask and all like fucking.
He was expecting really grim looking.
Yeah,
like a
hard,
battles, like you know,
like battle of scars on his face, like stuff like that. But he didn't.
He didn't look hard, did he?
No,
he just looked like a tough guy. Like
he just.
In
looked,
fact,
he looked like him.
I thought, yeah, exactly. My draw came to my mind. Oh, he's put weight on.
Ooh.
There's a bit of a fuller face, like, you know, a bit more chunky to him.
Yeah.
He's so weird. You're such a strange man, Steve.
But it's the scene itself, right, when on episode 8 where fucking Mando met up with Armorer, the armor girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she said, "Look, you've earned your fucking signet. You've earned it, and you're a clan of two."
The clan of two. Exactly.
The clan of two. That was fucking. That was a scene of like memory. It was brilliant.
Yeah. And that pretty much wrapped it up, and didn't it? They escaped into the sewers. IG-11 sacrificed himself for them to get out and blew himself up to blow all the stormtroopers away.
Yeah, but the scene of
that
Mando
was quite that pulled on your heartstrings a bit.
Yeah,
what
it did.
Did you think about the R2 droido?
Oh, what the standing up one?
Gondola.
The standing up one.
Didn't like that at all. Really didn't like it.
It was a bit of a, what do you call him? A fairy droid or some shit.
Yeah.
Fairy
droid.
Yeah, that was a bit crap.
I didn't like it. I thought we're in Star Wars. You're on a boat that can float in lava.
And yet you got a fairy droid.
Why do you need to program a droid to do that instead of just adding a fucking motor at the back of it?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, the droid could have computed it and controlled it, but he didn't actually have to get up and be a fucking man. It was weird. Like.
You've skipped a bit now. I just want to think about it. Like, do you know when he's talking to she's a priestess of the Mandalorians, yeah, the woman.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I can't remember.
No,
she does the signet, yeah. She also tells
the armorer. Armorer.
Yeah, she's the armorer. Is she? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But she tells Mando that he has to be Baby Yoda's father until he gets him to his people, which are boundlings. Is it boundlings? What are they called?
Did they call
the fondling? Foundlings.
I thought it was boundling. Okay.
Didn't they call Jedi's wizards as well a few times?
Yeah, they did.
Sorcerers. That's right.
Again, that goes back because there's a massive.
To a New Hope, really, didn't it? Yeah.
Further than that is more like Mandalorian versus Jedi stuff. Way.
And then obviously he gets his jetpack, which we haven't spoken about.
Yeah. I know there's also a bit there where they explain that when he was a child, when you know the backstories of the flashbacks.
Yeah.
That's on Alderaan. So are they? Yeah. So he was.
I thought that was on that. I thought that was Mandalore.
No, it's not Mandalore. Mandalore's.
Yeah, but Mandalore's all. It was saying because he said.
Mandalore's still a planet, God.
Yeah, but he said it was not a race. Yeah, he's not a race.
I tell you one thing that pissed me off, and it always happens. You got the parents, right, and they run into this like fucking bunker. Let's call it a bunker. It's like a basement type thing, isn't it? They open it up. They stick their child in this massive fucking bunker, which is room for all three.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bit weird that they didn't all get in there. Home planet was attacked by separatist droids who killed many, including his parents. He was orphaned. I don't think it says where he's from.
Yeah, it does. It says Alderaan.
It is Alderaan, is it?
Alderaan. I was quite surprised, to be honest.
I didn't know Alderaan was attacked by droids. That's weird.
No.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, is it literally just before the Death Star blows it up? Or are they doing something pre?
No,
it can't be Alderaan. Alderaan's gone.
No, but
he's a child.
When he's
a child. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's a child.
The separatists, the droid armies are attacking. So this is in the Clone Wars, like that's that shit
Yeah.
going on while he was being.
The most important question then, more going back to like fucking when everyone said about the light sword, as I wrote down, when Moff's when he exits the ship, what is that all about?
So before we go into that, and it's pretty cool how he takes the TIE fighter down. Do you think?
Yeah.
He just fucking claws onto it
Yeah.
and just lets it fucking fly him around and shit, and then blows it up. I thought that was cool. And then basically we see the TIE fighter blow up. They think it's over, you know, they all go, but turns out he survived the fight. And what he pulls out then is a dark saber. And the dark saber is what the Mandalorians created to fight Jedi. That was their counter weapon against
That is
the Jedi.
cool.
They've mimicked the saber, haven't they?
Yeah, and so that's like when you look in, like going further into it with Clone Wars and stuff, that weapon is Mandalore. Like it's only on Mandalore with the Mandalorians. So it's obviously been taken from him at some point. I don't know when. People might know. I don't.
Yeah, because even Mando said when Moff mentions his name on episode 7.
Yeah,
I'm talking to I'm reading right now, and it says Din Djarin resided in the settlement of Akvetina.
Akvetina. Okay.
The settlement came into attack by separatist battle droids. So if I click on Akvetina, it should tell me. I'm on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aquitaine was a settlement inhabited by a number of humans during the Clone Wars. The Confederacy of Independent Systems attacked the settlement, killing the population. It doesn't actually say where it is. No.
I can't see it.
I've go back onto episode 8 and have a watch.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but fucking adamant I'm right.
I mean, it could be Alderaan. I can't remember, like, if there's anything with them getting attacked.
No.
Because they were Republic.
Before we go on to the quiz, what do you think's going to happen in season 2, briefly, boys?
I reckon we do see some Jedis in episode fucking 2.
Well, we do, because we know Ahsoka's in it. Ahsoka Katana. So
I haven't looked at anything. I've kept away from all that. I've made my own assumptions, but I'm not.
But there's a picture of Ahsoka, and we know she's a Jedi, so we know it's a Jedi going to be in it.
Ahsoka, the only living Jedi that we know of right now is Ahsoka, the 2 out of Rebels, the cartoon, and Luke, really. Obi-Wan is alive. No, Obi-Wan's dead.
Obi-Wan's dead.
This is after Return. So, yeah,
the question I'm going to say as well is, do you think Mando will go back to it when they go to the fishing scene? The fishing episode.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Fishing. Oh yeah.
Episode 4, isn't it?
But do you think Mando will go back to the place and meet up with that girl again?
Nah, I don't. Not yet. Not season 2.
Maybe we'll see some sort of revisit. I don't know. I'm expecting. I want it to be, but I think it might be Luke. Like, I think he might end up finding Luke's temple because he was big in the New Republic and training. So Luke was training Jedi, like he was retraining them all. So he had his own temple. So this, like, we don't know, like, because it's not canon anymore of what we've seen before. So maybe it is, maybe it's not.
Well, all I know is I'm really fucking looking forward to it.
Yeah. I hope Boba Fett turns up. I'd like to see Boba Fett.
Would he turn up as an ally or as a foe?
Yeah, that's true.
And would we see the general fucking Creve and fucking Carters on the island now? Because they said they were going to stay on the island land.
General
What? Apollo.
Ah.
Creed,
yeah, they come back. They're in the trailer, but they definitely come back.
For myself,
the other thing I was just going to say was apparently Sabine Wren, I think her name is rumored to be in it, and she's from Rebels, and she's a Mandalorian girl.
All right.
And she was doing a lot to try and fight for Mandalore and stuff.
Have you watched much of Rebels, Mox?
Yeah, I watched.
Any good?
It's okay. It's not bad. The art style is interesting. Like the art style goes from the original artwork for New Hope Just
After-
really
after
slim lightsabers and stuff like that. But it's
After I watched The Mandalorian, right, they recommend me to watch The Gallery. Did anybody watch The Gallery?
Yeah, I watched some of that.
I'm on episode 1. I've started it.
That's
same here, same
definitely
here.
worth a watch. For
It
a
is,
Star
yeah.
Wars fan, it's 100% worth a watch because
Yeah.
honestly,
I'm gonna start tomorrow.
they show
I've tried the
exactly
first
why.
one.
John Favreau is Lucas. I'm telling you, John Favreau is the new George Lucas. If they give him all the power for Star Wars, he'll fucking make it great again. Like,
Definitely.
one thing I was gonna just bring up, but it's fucking gone from my mind a bit now. Was Star? I don't know now.
Well, hang on, right? So go on. So let's have a think. Like for me, again, like I said, with the Aldron link, I was wondering whether they were going to link the Skywalkers. I was going more for Leia as opposed to Luke.
Yeah, well,
because of that storyline.
We know now. We know again from canon now. We know that Luke and Leia were training together. So that can easily come up with the same tech to, youngify them is the word.
The other thing I would like to see more than will they do it is the transition from Empire Trooper to First Order Trooper.
Yeah, that'd
be cool.
That would be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
We still don't know. I would still obviously I'd like it to be in season 2. Is why do they actually want Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
We still don't know yet, do we?
We need to know what that child is. Is it a clone of Yoda? Is it...
Will we go to his planet?
Yoda and Yaddle, fuck, they're telling you boys, and telling you now boys. Yoda and Yaddle fucking, then you bumped uglies it is.
Well, again, that baby's 50 years old, so this is before Clone Wars, isn't it?
They still fuck Mogs, they still fuck, but...
Yeah, but
back in the peaceful times, Yoda and
even-
Yaddle had something going on when it was fuck all else to do.
Let's get it on.
But even when he went back to Quill, and Quill said, "How come you haven't grown? You haven't fucking."
Yeah.
Normally they grown, don't they? Like they grow up. But
He died.
So,
Yoda died when he was 900, I think.
yeah.
So they live.
So good.
He's
So
never
good.
going to look like an adult for another
Right, well-
200 years. Like.
Next week we will be talking about the first episode, and we will be reviewing it and discussing it, and it'll be more in depth, obviously, because it's one episode, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, should we go on to the end of the show quiz, Andrew?
No worries. So I took a leaf out of Steve's book with this.
No.
Janet.
I am not taking any responsibility for any quiz you fucking put on the show.
No. Listen, I've done this myself. I've done my research on it, right? So
I have
basically,
nothing.
Oh,
wait for it. So, as the Steve normally does, like which one comes first, and then give me the order, and then give me an extra point.
Oh, good God, not another one.
Wait for it. No. This is horror movies. Which one comes first, out first, and then for 2 points, and then when I give you the rest of the fucking films, the films itself, if you can give me an order, I'll give you an extra point.
Sounds like a perfect quiz for an Halloween special, Socks.
Before we move on,
Halloween's coming up anyway.
I remembered what I was about to say about Star Wars.
Yeah, go on.
Rebels. You finally see Kenobi and Darth Maul.
All right.
And 100% people will argue against me. It's the best lightsaber fight you'll ever see.
I thought that was in the Clone Wars, you said.
No, that's Rebels.
You told me the best ever fight was at the end of Clone Wars, you motherfucker.
That's the second best fight. That's the one, they mocap the one at the end of Clone Wars. So it's actually Ray Park and the girl who played Ahsoka fucking actually fighting. They just digitalized it. It's fucking amazing.
He said it's good.
The Rebels one is a massive sort of hint or whatever you'd say towards a Japanese samurai fight.
Is it?
It's fucking incredible. But you need to watch it just on its own and then come back and talk to me about it.
No, I'm watching them all slowly, so I'll talk to you when we're done.
Why do I feel like Morgan's touched himself when he was explaining that to us?
The other thing, I had a massive fucking discussion about this on Facebook.
I'm so glad he said discussion.
Another amazing thing.
Oh, no.
I don't want to spoil too much, but
say nothing there, Morgs. Say nothing.
All I want to say is even little details. Maul uses the same attack on Obi-Wan as he did to kill Qui-Gon. And you just got to see it. You just got to see it. It's fucking incredible. It's my favorite one.
Right, Andrew, before he spoils any more for me, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was saying, which horror movie came out first? I give you a list of 3, and then if you can give me the order they come out with, and I give you an extra point. So I got my scoring system ready.
Socks, is there a rule? Is there a point for actually naming the films correctly and actually naming the films as opposed to
Right? So if you tell me which movie came out first, I give you 2 points. And then if you give me the order, which year it came out, I give you an extra point.
Go on in.
Same as the last one, but with movies instead.
Yeah.
And the other way around.
But if you can't say the film and you go the second one or the third one, that don't count.
Yeah, it does count.
So you can't say
Right then.
third, second, then first.
I'll take that. That's fine. I'll take that. That's fine anyway. Right?
But as long as you don't say the word Gene Pitney, but I'm fucking happy because I still don't know what that is now.
No worries.
Check.
Anyway, so first 3 movies: The Omen, The Hills Have Eyes, Shivers.
Jared,
The
Hills Have Eyes.
Nope.
Steve.
Morgan.
Steve.
Omen.
Nope.
What?
Oh. Morgan.
Morgan.
The Slytherin, is it?
Shivers is 2 points, yeah.
And what date was Shivers out?
And
So if you can give me the order, Shivers was 1975.
then
Well, the original, I mean, not the remake.
Yeah, the original.
then The Omen.
Then
And then Hills of Ice.
there we go. There we go. So that's 3 points. So yeah, the Shivers was 1975. The Omen was 1976. And The Hills Have Eyes was 1977.
Fucking hell.
Is Shivers the one?
Fucking hell.
I don't know what Shivers is. I've never heard of that.
I have. Shivers is fucked. It's the one with the slug thing that goes inside of people and they go get you into the sex addicts and they rape.
No, it's not that one. That's the
Yeah.
one, isn't it?
No, Shivers, I'm reading it here now. David Cronenberg, they're in that fucking apartment complex. And they just fucking, they get sex hungry and they just fucking rape and shit. It's fucked up, it is.
That's fucked up. I hate shit like that.
Give it a wrong time. Again. Fair enough.
Anyway, next one. Inferno. Dawn of the Dead. Alien.
Morgan.
Steve.
Morgan.
Inferno.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Jared,
Jared.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yep.
Then Inferno.
Nope.
No.
Only 2 points.
Oh,
Only 2
fucking
points.
hell.
So Dawn of the Dead was 1978. Alien was 1979. Inferno was 1980.
Which one is
So-
Inferno again?
So, do I get that point? Socks, if I say no.
No.
What do you mean,
He
no?
didn't have a chance to answer, did he?
You didn't have a chance to answer.
So I guess only 2 of us get a chance to answer.
Jared had the fucking the film right, so he gets a choice. and you
he's
don't
true,
think.
he's right.
Oh, of course.
No,
Come
he's
on
trying
now,
to get a
Steve.
bonus.
You don't get a bonus.
What's Inferno?
Okay.
What's that film? Inferno? Never heard of that.
No. Anyway, on to number 3. Gremlins. Jaws 2. Halloween.
Jaws 2.
Halloween 2.
Ooh, Steve.
Steve.
Jaws 2, Halloween 2, and then the other one.
Just one, son of a bitch, just one.
Steve, correct.
Okay.
Jaws 2 in 1978. Halloween 2 in 1981. Gremlins 1984.
Which one was Halloween 2? Was that the one with the witches? Was that the third?
No, it's 3, that is.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Fucking-
Number 4. Arachnophobia. The Lost Boys. Pet Cemetery.
Steve.
The old one.
Yeah, Steve.
the old one.
Do you want to say Steve again? What do I do?
Steve.
Pet Cemetery.
Nope.
Jared,
What?
Jared.
Pet Cemetery was
Arachnophobia.
81.
Nope.
No, the Lost Boys is the first case then.
Morgan.
Morgan.
What was the other one?
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
Sucks.
Lost Boys.
So Lost Boys.
Yep.
Arachnophobia?
Nope.
No.
So only the 2 points, but
When did they come off then?
You only said the original.
so Lost Boys was 1987. Pet Cemetery was 1989. Arachnophobia was 1990.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen
it was out years
Arachnophobia.
before that.
I
The original.
yeah, Arachnophobia was in the 50s, isn't it?
No.
No.
I thought it was a black and white film.
No.
No.
Number 5. Piranha.
Which one?
1.
Piranha 1.
Yeah. But he's on Piranha 1, Piranha 2, Piranha 3D.
Piranha number 1. Piranha.
Okay.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Right.
The Silence of the Lambs.
Jared.
Steve.
Fuck
Yeah,
off,
no,
Steve.
I got you, Steve.
Oh, sorry. No, but don't forget, I got a time lapse. Piranha.
Nope.
Piranha, because it is. Of course,
Nope.
it was like 1979.
Nope.
1980. You know about fucking the one that just came out in there.
Like
You know,
that,
it's
like-
fucking Piranha
Nope.
3D.
I've got it on my fucking list here. I've done my research, man.
Jared.
I got a list in front of me. Jared.
Jared. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Nope.
Fuck off.
No, I watched Piranha when I was a fucking kid.
So do we have
Oh my
Piranha,
God.
Dusk Till
So
Dawn?
I give you again.
Which
Piranha.
one is this?
From Dusk Till Dawn. The Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Morgan,
And
Silence of the
Piranha.
Lambs.
Morgan, yep.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
And then Piranha, then Dusk Till Dawn.
Correct.
Ooh, what a
You're
guess.
not correct. I fucking
Steve.
promise you.
Steve. Silence of the Lambs, 1981. Piranha, 1995. From Dusk Till Dawn, 1996.
Totally wrong. Socks.
Totally wrong.
Steve, I've got a list in front of me, bro. Steve, I got a fucking list in front of me. I don't give a shit.
Socks. I was
off.
a 14-year-old.
Fuck off.
I'm only
Fuck off.
Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway,
Piranha
number
was out
6.
in 1978.
Okay.
Well, I got 1995, bro. So whatever which one that is, I got a list in front of me. Whatever that list is, so we go on.
That's the fourth. Oh no, sorry, it's the fourth film, which is the third or the second remake of Piranha.
1978.
Okay.
I know what it is.
What do you say, 1995?
1995, yeah.
Next socks, God.
Anyway, number 6.
Yeah.
It was out in 95. I don't know what film it is. Though. Yeah, go on, carry on.
Bride of Chucky,
Right.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow,
Right.
Stream,
Morgan.
Steve.
Morgan.
Ooh. Sleepy Hollow.
Nope.
Jared.
No, Steve is next.
Fuck you, Steve.
Can you call him again? Because I know.
Yeah,
No,
worries.
no loud.
Yeah, I can. Bride of Chucky. Who's the fucking quizmaster? Me. Fucking shut the fuck up. Bride of Chucky, Sleepy Hollow, Stream.
So, Scream,
Yep.
Bride of Chucky,
Yep.
Nope. Fuck
and
off.
then and then the other one.
Yep. So
Really?
Stream was 1996. Scream was 1996. Bride of Chucky 1998. Sleepy Hollow 99.
Oh, my neck wrecks, boy.
Bride of
I should have
Chucky
gone.
was way later. Piranha 1995 was a remake.
Thank you.
There we go. All right. Sorry, Steve. I do apologize. All right. I should have done remake on it. All right.
I
Anyway.
want that point taken off him. And give it to
Back
me.
off. Question number 7. Cabin Fever.
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh, I'm out.
Final Destination.
Jared.
Jared.
Cabin Fever first.
Nope.
Fuck.
Morgan.
Blair Witch.
Yep.
Then Cabin Fever.
Nope.
Then, wasn't it?
Nope. So Blair.
That's the Final Destination.
Yeah. So Blair Witch was 99. Final Destination 2000. Cabin Fever 2002.
I would fuck me a dog. You find destination before that. So see. Anyway, come.
Really?
Question number 8. The Ring.
Which one?
Fuck off now, right? The Ring.
The Japanese one, the British one. Oh,
The British one. Say the British one anyway, right? 'Cause-
There is no British ring.
Oh, whatever it is, anyway.
English.
Whatever, anyway. Right, The Ring, Freddy vs. Jason, Scary Movie. Steve?
Scary movie.
Yep.
Jason.
Nope.
Oh,
Only the 2 points. Yeah, Scary Movie 2000, The Ring 2002, Freddy vs. Jason 2003.
Did they knock off the Ring in Scary Movie?
Yeah.
In part of them, yeah. In
Or
part
was
of them.
that one of the different
was
ones?
either number 2 or number 3, one of the two anyway.
Okay.
it could have been 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah.
We got 4 more. Question number 9.
Oh, the original was Scream, wasn't it? That's right.
Yeah.
Number 9. House of Wax.
Which one? Oh, which one?
Whoa. No, Steve. If we say that it's first, then we win. We win.
House of Wax, the remake. Because I know what Steve's going to be like. You'll be fucking go luck. House of Wax, The Babadook, The Grudge.
Steve.
Jared.
Steve.
Babadook.
Fuck off.
Nope.
Morgan.
Jared.
Is Jared next?
The Grudge.
Yep.
Then House of Wax, then Babadook.
Yeah.
Correct. 2004, 2005, and The Babadook 2014. Next one. The Grudge, the remake.
Go on.
It is a remake of The Grudge.
Yeah.
Bird Box. Insidious.
Jared, I've never heard of Insidious.
I don't know what Insidious.
Oh, well, Insidious. Insidious. So I don't fucking know what you're going to say anyway. Say Insidious. Insidious. There we go. Look, right. Insidious.
Insidious.
There we go. Anyway, there we go.
What were they again? Insidious, Bird Box, and what was the first one?
The Grudge
The
remake.
Grudge.
Steve.
Nope.
That one. The Grudge, that's the first one. What?
Nope.
Steve. I said Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bird Box.
Nope.
Have you heard of it?
It's not. It's Insidious.
Insidious. So what are they again? So we got Insidious.
Yeah. Bird Box and The Grudge remake.
Right, Morgan.
The Grudge remake.
It's Insidious. I was gonna say
Yeah. Insidious.
I said Insidious.
Insidious.
Then The Grudge, then Bird Box.
Nope.
Ah,
No, Insidious.
You're a lying twat.
Why am I lying?
The Bird Box recently come out, but
I thought it did too. That's why.
Wait for it again, look. Insidious, 2010. Bird Box, 2018. The Grudge remake, 2020.
Oh, fuck you, Johnson.
no, you're not yet. Yeah, you're not yet.
Two more. Saw 5.
Five. Oh, fuck, I know.
Paranormal Activity 2. 28 weeks later.
Steve,
Jared.
Steve.
28 weeks later,
Yep.
then Saw, and then the other one.
That's correct.
What was the
20 weeks later, 2007.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, Saw 5, 2008. Paranormal Activity, 2010. And the last one.
10, was it? No.
The last one. Beetlejuice. Corona Zombies.
Ooh,
Corona Zombies.
Corona Zombies.
Yeah, Corona Zombies. An American Werewolf in London.
Steve.
Morgan.
Jared.
Steve.
Yeah,
Fuck
Steve.
Jared.
American Werewolf.
Yep.
What was the other one? Not Crow.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, then. Yeah, no, Crow, the fuck I was.
That's
Corona
correct.
Zombies.
So, yeah, American Werewolf 1981. Beetlejuice 1988. And
Terrible.
Corona Zombies 2020.
Who's got terrible internet there, boy? Somebody's breaking up like fuck my end.
Anyway,
I
scores
don't know.
on the doors. Jared with 5. Morgan with 11. Steve, well, but finish on 14.
Wankers.
Who knows his horror movies? Who likes the horror movies?
Steve,
Well,
so
yes,
thanks for that amazing Halloween themed quiz, man. They're really good hours.
I thought, because Halloween's coming up, I thought I'd do something like that. That's
If only we had some sort of Halloween special. we could do.
I know why.
fuck off. You're really fucking, I can't go into accolade, but here we go.
Always.
Maybe Jared.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Morgan.
And I've been Steve.
Keep smiling. Stay happy.